All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. What's up? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I imagine if you're watching this, then you're probably familiar with, the controversial video I just put. So the Ishigori and Hashimo one. Which, I thought it wasn't too bad. I didn't think it was too controversial. But it was the lightning part. It was the lightning part that really got people. And I'm actually here to talk about that. I want to read some comments too. Whoa. Ouch, my ears just absolutely got battered. So I have the chat in my phone to read the chat, and my ears just got blasted. Because I didn't know my phone was on. Oh god, that hurt. Hello, how you doing? Camden Moore, how you doing, man? How you doing? Yo, Greedy Arts, Camden Moore, what you guys up to? How you guys doing? Yes, sir. What's up, Blazerkin? How you doing, man? How you doing? Listen, Blazerkin. Oh my lord, this video, that was controversial, man. A lot of people were blasting me for the lightning, unironically. Lies Mighty, how you doing? Yo, boy Misa, how you doing as well? Yo, what's good? How you guys doing? Listen, I'm here to address that video. I thought, listen, Ishigori's output, it's strong. I think it was it's really hard to tell the difference between cursed energy output and reinforcement. It's such a big misconception. I really want to make a video on that, like the difference between the two, but it's kind of a boring topic, so maybe in like a week. I'm doing just as good as Kashimo's haircut. Hey, Kashimo's got badass hair. What do you mean, Gritty Arts? He's got great hair. Hashtag Team Hajime deserved cooking. Listen, I love Hajime, so I don't mind being cooked in this situation. Like, I actually don't. But yeah, trolling, no, it's good. I mean, listen, Kashimo, I'm like his biggest fan, but Ishigori's not bad. I mean, anyway, I'll get into the comments, but because I actually want to address them all, but it's gonna be too much to, like, it'd be paragraphs to write for everyone. I was just gonna do it in one stream, like actually address all the comments. But I did reply to, like, I think almost all of them. Camden says Ryu's hair is better. I mean, what I'll say is his hair is more styled and it's prettier. Like, it's objectively it's better, but I prefer Kashimo's. Kashimo's is clean as fuck. Josuke's hair clears, facts. He's got the Josuke haircut. Ryu do be drippy. That's true. It's true. I mean, both of them have that drip. I mean, have you seen Kashimo's, like, the staff? I think it's like the Neo staff or something. That looks absolutely badass. But yeah. Oh my god. Like, it's that lightning part, like blowing his armor, which, listen, his output is amazing. I genuinely think, like, I'm not saying he's gonna be unhurt. I think that's the biggest issue. People are like, how do you think it's not gonna hurt him? I'm like, no, it's gonna break his arm in two. Like, his arm would be snapped, but he'd have it, But I understand that it's a very deadly move. So I do understand why people, like, 90% of people disagree with me. Josuke ain't hearing that? Sure. Josuke would beat the crap out of you for that. I think Josuke and Ryu would be friends. They got that same haircut. They got, like, the linquid clothes. It's pretty cool. But anyway, alright, to the point of the video. By the way, what do you guys think about, like, the background music? Should I just put the normal, like, JJK Luffy music that I usually have? Or should I just keep this on? But anyway, let me actually so I'll go to OBS, open up the stream. So I'll actually have the chat, not the chat open, but, like, you'll see. So it should be available now. Oh, so you can see my desktop. That's my background, actually. It's been leaked. It's just no better. I think it looks cool. I think it looks clean. That's actually my desktop background. I mean, if you guys listen, it's not like I'm a big hater of Nobita, but I really like her. Ryu has better reinforcement than Hakari. Ryu's reinforcement sucks. That's the thing. Ryu doesn't have good on reinforcement. He's just got good output. It's two different things. Like, Yuta's reinforcement is leagues above Ryu's. Like, it's not even comparable. They just have two different things. Because people confuse it to be like Dragon Ball Z or even like Hunter x Hunter or some shit. Like, when Nen or Cursed Energy all does one thing, like, you have a lot of Cursed Energy, it defends you. That's not how it works. So it's like, output and reinforcement are like two separate branches, if that makes sense, of Cursed Energy. So they both make their physical stats stronger in different ways. So when I say that Yuta's output sucks compared to Ishigori's, people always misinterpret that, because the thing is, Yuta's reinforcement is way better. They're both just good at different things. That's the thing. But people, understandably so, it's a bit confusing, you know? Because I had to do a lot of research into this, but I need to make a whole video on that, explaining the difference between the two. Output of normal cursed energy versus concentrated lightning. I was actually thinking about that. How, like, I was going to talk about that, actually, in the stream. What would happen if he shot Garante Blast or Granite Blast against the lightning? Like, what would win? I don't know. I'm going to talk about that. Ryu ended up like Toto after the electricity. Yes. Listen. Ryu is not a scrub, though. He's no scrub. But maybe. That's the thing. Most people agree with you. It's understandable, too. But what if he counters with a Grante Blast, right? What do you think would happen then? But is he fast enough to do it? That's the question. Background music's fine. Alright, thanks, Camden Moore. I like it. I found it recently. Thoughts on Volume 8? You mean Volume 8 of JJK? What happened in that volume? I only own one volume of JJK. It's the one of Sakuna. I think it's like Volume 14 or something. Yeah, Nen, good comparison. Yeah. Hakari, greater... Oh, you deleted the message. Fair enough. Greedy Art says, but Ryu ate a Granite Blast and Yuta has to heal himself. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, think about this. Ryu, at the end of the fight, had 10% of his cursed energy. He was at 5% of his HP, and he literally ate the... Well, he didn't eat it, but it didn't kill him. He took his own blast. His durability is, like, not even comparable to any other character. Yeah, Yuta needs to heal himself. But it's fair, like, Yuta... He's just a different fighter. People have to understand that Yuta has the benefit of reverse curse technique. So it's not like Yuta's bad. He's a prodigy in reverse curse technique. They just have different strengths. But the issue is people want Yuta to be a god in every aspect. You know, not just reverse curse technique and stuff. And Yuta is the stronger than him. Don't get me wrong. Yuta's way stronger, but he has his strengths. And he has his weaknesses too. But people don't want him to have weaknesses either. Yuta used reverse curse technique as well. Yep. Yuta's prodigy in that. Greedy says, I know, but Ryu has better reinforcement. No. Ryu has garbage reinforcement. Ryu has absolutely garbage cursed energy reinforcement, Greedy Arts. The way it works is his output is just naturally so high, he doesn't even need to reinforce himself that much. But Yuta, on the other hand, though his output sucks, in comparison is what I mean, not in general, but his reinforcement is like 20 times better than Ishigori's. Like, it's way better, because he has so much cursed energy. But, you know, people, Yuta fans don't want to hear that. I don't know why. I'm not saying he's weak. It's just how it works. Hidden inventory. Actually, why do I still have this open? So let me actually open these are the messages. These are the chats, right? By the way, like the video too, please. I like it myself. But it's fair enough. By the way, I appreciate, you guys have shown a lot of love recently. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. It's really cool. Because I love talking about this shit. So it's really cool that you can talk about something you like, and then people like it as well. You know? It's a nice feeling. Camden says hidden inventory volume. Oh, that whole arc is phenomenal. It's so good. The hidden inventory is so good. That's where I got the background music from, like an MMV of hidden inventory. Blaziken says, I hear you, Greedy. Cool. And then, Sun Lee says, Hakari's reinforcement better due to infinite cursed energy. Ryu said, hey, yeah, exactly. So Hakari's reinforcement, like his output, actually, I was thinking about this after the video. Hakari's output is better than Yuta's, actually. It's even better than Yuji's. It's really good, but it's still nothing compared to Ryu Ishigori. Or even Kashimo, honestly. It's nothing compared to those two. But when he hits jackpot, his what's it called? His reinforcement skyrockets. He becomes many times stronger because he can reinforce his body like Yuta many times over. Then edit this Geto video. Peace, Kyle. Peace. By the way, quick shout out to Blaziken. Yeah, this video is going to put out next is going to be Geto versus Hajime. It's a collab we did. It's going to be good. It's really interesting because they're both strong. Yobi Misa says ranked top 5 people will be strong in the future of JJK. So obviously Gojo and Sukuna, right? Okay, 1, 2. I want to say Megumi. He's not going to be as strong as Gojo, but I think he has the potential to be special grade. Like, definitely. But he might be close to Prime Geto in JJK 0. That's what Megumi will be like. But I think Yuji, if he gets Sukuna's flames, so not his curse technique, but the flames after Sukuna leaves his body, whole theory video I've been meaning to make for a while. I'll make that later. And I guess the 5th person will just be Yuta. Like those 5. I know in any particular order, by the way, just the top 5 strongest. You two should be up there. Oh, Corey G, what's up, man? What's up, Corey G? How you doing? 7 Sin says we'll see more of Ryu and Kashimo. Oh, for sure. for sure. Because I wonder if Ryu is gonna join the thing, join the clique like Kashimo did, right? Then Chavez said, yeah, Ryu didn't use curse technique. His durability insane. I think him tanking all his hits due to enemy reinforcement, and reinforcement is connected to output. They are connected, but they are two different things. Output and reinforcement, they're two different things. They're like, there is a sliver of connection, but like by nature, they're not the same thing. If that makes sense. I need to make this reinforcement versus output video. I need to make that. Because they are just not, like, that's what I mean. Cursed energy, like, they both use cursed energy, so they're shared in that way. But, like, your output isn't that linked to your reinforcement. If I really don't know how to explain this. I mean, I do know how to explain this. I need to make a video on this. It's not the same thing. Absolutely not. They both do the same thing. Like, they both boost your physical stats, so your durability, your speed, your power, but they aren't the same thing. I think that's where you guys are getting confused. Like, they both make you stronger, but they just do it in a different way. One is reinforcing your body, so like Yuta, he reinforces his body by surrounding himself with cursed energy. So like Yuji said, he's got so much of it that it's just reinforced him to make him stronger. I mean, it's what every JJK sorcerer does, but Yuta's on the best level because he has so much. Or it's like what Ishigori says, it's like hitting a water tank. But nobody says that about like when they punch Ishigori, for example, because he doesn't have as much cursed energy. His reinforcement isn't that good. It's the output. Output is completely different. So maybe he doesn't have as good as reinforcement as Yuta, like not even close, because he has less cursed energy. But his output makes up for it. Alright, I gotta read these. I can't focus on one thing. I gotta read all these comments. When Ryu throws a punch, he projects cursed energy at the same time. Projects. I think everyone does, no? Like they use cursed energy in the punch. I think. Yo, YK2K. I'm here for the moral support. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? YK2K is actually a friend of mine, like IRL. Reinforcement is defense, output is attack. No. It both. No, like reinforcement does both. Output does both. It's not the same thing. I need to make this video, man. Reinforcement can make your defense stronger, and it can make your offense stronger. It's why he says that. Wait, okay, I'm gonna bring up. Okay, I don't want to get copyright strike, but I was gonna bring up the actual panel. When he's up against Yuji, they both say that he's strong because of his reinforcement. It's what makes him physically strong. And objectively, reinforcement objectively makes your punches stronger. So Yuji explains it in the Toto fight and against Yuta. Alright, I'm gonna risk copyright just for this. Alright, I'm actually gonna risk it. TCB. Like, just to prove this point. I need to make this video, man. But look, I'll show you the actual where does he fight? Infiltration, gambling match. So it must be perfect preparation. So when does Yuji fight Yuta? It's like 137 maybe, if I had to guess. I'll get into all the chats and the comments in the chat real quick. I just need to get this real quick. Oh, I'm gonna get copyright blasted live by Shueisha. It's gonna be brutal. So I need to do this quick. I need to do this very quick. Not this one. So like this is the thing though. I like Yuta's base is like special grade as well. I hate when people say Yuta's base is grade 1. His base alone is special grade. It's nuts. That's just not comparable to Ryu and shit. Here we go. He compensates for his lack of power with curse energy reinforcement. There we go. It's not defense. It's power. Do you see what I mean? Like what? This is what I mean. They say these stuff in the actual manga, and then people always argue, like the things that have already been said. I don't know. I mean, I don't blame you guys at all. Like. It's because the thing is, it's kind of like, I guess not my job, but it's my hobby, so it's why I know about it. So here's a more in-depth thing. An elite fighter has greater accurate control of cursed energy. So this is what Yuta's doing. He surrounds himself with cursed energy, and he's like reinforcing his body with the cursed energy he has to punch. So it's like surrounding him. But Yuta's so strong it's around his whole body. I mean, look at it. Look at his body compared to any other sorcerer. Every panel it shows, look how much cursed energy he has. He has an immense amount, so it's not output, it's reinforcement. His whole body, including his katana, is constantly surging with cursed energy. He's not normal. So that's the difference between reinforcement and output. I'll make a whole video on that. Like there's a lot more evidence. I'll make a whole ass video on that. Geto, alright, let me get into all these. So Gritty Art says Geto one-shots Hajime. You'll be surprised. And then Camden Moore gives his top 5. Yuji, Megumi, Gojo, Sukuna, Miwa. Okay, Miwa. Number one in the West, Miwa. Anya says Alp has to do with everything involving the use of cursed energy and reinforcement blasts. Not necessarily. Reinforcement is like very simple. No, absolutely not. Reinforcement is a simple concept that every sorcerer can do. Every sorcerer. Yuji, when he just learned cursed energy, could do it. They're just not to an elite level. It took one fight of Todo to be able to master it. What it does is, every sorcerer does this. You just shroud yourself in cursed energy and make yourself stronger. Output is like, it's like how much you can emit. It's not about shrouding yourself in it. It's not about how much you shroud yourself. It's about like the quality of it. It's different. Yuta has less quality than Ryu, but he has more quantity. It makes up for it. So like neither is better than the other. That's the thing. Neither is better than the other. It's just two different systems. I wonder what she's up to. Yeah, I think she's in Sendai, right? Seven Sins asks. I mean, she said what she's up to. I think she's in Sendai. I wonder what she's going to do. Chavez says, I thought output is how much cursed energy you can use at a time. If you have the highest output, you can pour. So that's true. Wait, let me see what else you say. You can put more energy into different aspects of cursed energy. So it's true, but output works in defense as well. As we see when Yuta and Ryu clash. In the first, like, the main clash when they're both even, like, they both have the same amount of cursed energy. You can't touch him. You can't damage him. So output equals amount of cursed energy usage. Yeah, output is like the quantity. So Ryu has far less cursed energy than Yuta, like way less. It's crazy how much less he has. But because Yuta, how to say this? But Ishigori can output more of it, like in a moment, if that makes sense. He's not shrouding himself in a ton of cursed energy. He can just output in the literal sense. He can like exude more cursed energy in that moment, if that makes sense. I need to make this video, man, because my next video is going to be one on Yuta, and then another one on grade 1 sorcerers. It'll be the third video. I'll actually fully explain output and reinforcement. It's two different things. Reinforcement is defense. No. So I just showed you like reinforcement to Suli. Reinforcement is offense, like right here. Where does he say it? He says it about like just a bit more. He compensates for his lack of power with cursed energy reinforcement. There we go. It's both. Reinforcement is defense and offense. Output is defense and offense. You have to realize it's like they both do the same thing, but they're doing it in a different way. Output is using the quality of your cursed energy, of how much you can literally output. Reinforcement is how much you can shroud yourself in. And it also matters on how much cursed energy you have. So this is why Hakari's output doesn't change in Jackpot, but rather because he has so much cursed energy, Hakari already has a great Jackpot. But now on top of that, great output, sorry. But on top of that, he's now reinforcing his body with this infinite cursed energy, like all this cursed energy he has. That's why Hakari gets like 20, 30 times stronger or some crazy shit. I don't know the exact number, I'm just literally saying some random number. Like, he gets like 10 times stronger or some shit in Jackpot, maybe even stronger. That's why. It's like, he has great output, but now he's stacking the reinforcement on top of it. So he's got like Yuta level reinforcement on top of all of that. Greedy Art says, I'm small brain. No, it's okay. I'll make a whole video on it. You don't have to worry if you don't understand. I mean, like that's why I make these videos, right? If everyone understood everything, I wouldn't have to. Plus, it's really, really fun. With output, you can emit more cursed energy to defense or offense. Yeah, exactly. So that's why Ryu is so strong. Exactly. Lol, it's so confusing. You should definitely make this video. Yeah, Chavez. Don't worry. Like, this is probably one of the most misunderstood things in JJK. Like, people don't get this difference. I had to get this difference because I had to like talk about Yuta a lot. Either 137. Oh yeah, I found it, Camden. Well, you probably said that. Oh, I'm probably really far behind. Let me catch up with the chat. His base alone terrified Naoya. Oh, for sure. I'm not saying Yuta's base is weak. I'm just saying like Ryu and Udo and those guys are a different level. Yuta's base, like maybe a tier below them. Yuta's base alone is still special grade. People will think I say Yuta's base is weak. I just mean compared to like the highest tiers. His base is special grade level. His base is nuts. Like in base, he would beat any of the grade 1 sorcerers with absolute ease. It's nuts. It's been a while, so I've forgotten. Don't worry about greedy arts. I meant reinforcement in general. Enchantment output is mainly used for an attack, not always active. Output can always be active in a fight, though. You can have it always be active. Like they're both intertwined. They're both intertwined with your cursed energy. Like when you shroud yourself in cursed energy, your output is active at the same time. So they're linked in a way, but they're two different things when you boost your physical stats to them. Oh god, this is gonna confuse some people, but maybe I'm going to in depth in this stream. Maybe I just need to save it all for a video. Oh, so Ryu as a sorcerer can put the most cursed energy. Yeah, exactly, he can. Like more than anyone. Greedy arts, you get it? Oh, you get it. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I just always saying. Okay, I finally explained it, guys. So sorry, guys. I'm not the best at explaining stuff on the fly. It's why I make videos. Because I have time to like think about it. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, Jewel? How you doing? Hellacia says, I understand now. Ryu actually busted. Yeah, Ryu and Yuta are both busted. maybe I do a bad job of portraying it in my videos. I should remove this, by the way, because I might get copyrighted by Shueisha Live. But Yuta, when I say Yuta's output is nothing compared to Ishigori's, that's fine. His reinforcement makes up for it. His reinforcement is way better than Ryu's. So I never say the second part, so people think I'm hating on Yuta. So maybe that's why. So it's like the car. It's the difference between how much gas you can put in the tank. Exactly. It's quality and quantity. As a matter of fact, I hope I don't get copyright strike live. Let me go to Kashimo says this exact thing about Jackpot Hakari. Exact thing. It's you're not using one at one time. You're using output and reinforcement at the same time. But some people are just leagues better than in one aspect. Like Ishigori is a specialist in his output. Yuta's a specialist in his reinforcement. So even Kashimo makes my point. By the way, the things I say, it's like, unless I say it's headcanon or theory based, I always say things based on what's been said in the manga. So look at this, Hakari. But he's ignoring all of that through sheer cursed energy, quantity, and output. It's two things. Hakari has great reinforcement in Jackpot, and he's got great output. So do you see what's going on? Like, it's two things going on at the same time. It's just that Yuta specializes in the quantity alone, and Ishigori specializes in the output alone. Like, they're specialists in that. So if you can see, like, let me zoom in so you guys see the exact line that's being said. Okay, that's kind of the Hakari thingy. Let me zoom in. Like, it's complicated. Don't worry, guys. Like, if you don't get this, I did not get this. So, like, it took me a long time to actually realize this. I didn't even know how I realized all this. Corey says, alright, I'm here now for real. What's the debate right now? It's just I'm explaining reinforcement versus output, what the difference is. Yuji Megumi still in the first years? Yep, they're still very young. I mean, if you remember Maki, Panda, and Toga, or was it Inumaki? When they were all in their first years, they were like grade 3. But Maki's is a special reason. And like Inumaki was the only grade 2 or something. It's impressive that like they're that strong in year 1. It's very impressive. Yes, you're really far behind. Yeah, I'm catching up, man. Jules says, what's your opinion on Vengeful Curse Spirit Naoya? I haven't seen the spoilers. I have not seen the spoilers yet. But obviously, I'm assuming that's what you're going on, because that's what the next chapter is going to be about, right? Isn't his design already sick? He looks like a Grim Reaper. Listen, no spoilers, man, no spoilers. I thought he looked like a centipede. Is he going to change? Relax to the spoilers, guys, relax. Because I want to be, like, not spoiled. For my live reaction. Hellacious says, considering his physical abilities, Sukuna's output must be crazy since he has less cursed energy than Yuta. So, I mean, we don't know if he has less cursed energy than Yuta, because it was just said compared to Gojo. It was never compared to full-powered Sukuna. It could be more than Yuta's. But what we know for a fact is that his output is less than Ishigori's. Which is, like, again, I said, output isn't everything. He can reinforce his body very well. His output's still going to be great. And Sukuna's hacks. That's the main thing. Like, Yuta and Sukuna and these guys, it's okay that their outputs or whatever aren't that strong. They have reinforcement, and they have hack-style abilities that Ishigori doesn't have. So, yeah, like, what makes these characters strong are their abilities. You know, Mimicry, Rika, Cleave and Dismantle, Domain Expansion, all these crazy stuff. Who has your favorite ability in JJK? If I had to say my favorite, not the one I want, so this is not the one I want, my favorite has to be Takaba's, so the comedian guy. That's so funny. I absolutely love it. I love watching him fight. It's not what I'd want. I'm not that funny, so, because you have to believe it's funny to have it work, but I love seeing that ability. I hope we see more of him. I really hope we see more of that. Hellacious, so Camden Moore saying in response, even if his output is crazy, it's still less than Ishigori's, according to Kanjaku. Yeah, but I imagine Sukuna, obviously with his hacks, he's no diffing Ishigori, like no diffing him in full power. But he probably makes up for it. His output's probably close to Ishigori's, and he makes up for it with reinforcement as well. He probably does both. So I imagine probably in hand-to-hand, Sukuna might actually still be stronger than Ishigori. Let alone his curse techniques, which would kill Ishigori instantly. So it's quality versus quantity. Yes, it's exactly that, Chavez. Exactly that. Exactly so. And I should move this because I'm going to get copyright strike. Shueisha hate my ass, man. They hate my ass. So here's the video as well. You going to react to the spoilers on stream? No. I really hate seeing spoilers. I see One Piece spoilers. It's the only one I see it for. I don't like seeing spoilers, though. It ruins the actual experience of live reacting. That's what I'm working on. Wondering to, Jewel? No, I won't. What are the strongest abilities in JJK except Sukuna and unknown abilities? Objectively, Takaba's is something that opposes Gojo's. So it doesn't mean he's stronger than Gojo, but because Takaba like warps literally reality. So he can fuck with Gojo's space-time. Because Gojo's ability, his infinity, is pretty complex. I don't even understand half of it, by the way. It's very complex. But from what I do understand, Gojo's ability pretty much controls space-time and manipulates it. And it bends the laws of the universe in ways that shouldn't be possible. But the most important part is that he controls space and time. So it's not just space, people confuse that. It's also space-time, the whole concept. But, so in a sense, he's warping reality because he can control the laws of the universe. Takaba's actively changes reality, it warps reality. Like, Takaba can't heal himself, he doesn't have reverse curse technique. His curse technique just changes reality to heal him. It's so busted. So it can actually oppose Gojo. So that's one of the strongest abilities in the whole series. Like, Takaba could maybe beat Gojo or Sukuna, as nuts as that sound. He's unscalable. It's kind of crazy. Other than that, I would say I really want to see a strong Kamo Clan member, because what we know is that no Kamo Clan member that we've ever seen has access to the full capabilities of the blood, not even Chozo. Because the fact that they're part of the big three, because remember, a 10 Shadows user, like way in the past, the 3 Vengeful Spirits, the 6 Eyes user, 10 Shadows user, and at least the blood user, manipulation user, Kamo user, all relative, and it's just kind of disappointing how the blood manipulation is supposed to be one of the big 3. I imagine there's a lot we don't know. I imagine like the potential has not been explored. There must be way more to it that no character's shown. But I would hope that. Yuta's base, Rumble, Choso. Yeah, no, Yuta's base is monstrous. Yuta in base would, like, Yuta in base is special grade level. Like, he would literally hand to hand, he'd fuck up Yuji, base to base. And Yuji is the strongest hand-to-hand fighter in all of the Supreme Grade 1s, or Grade 1s. Like, Yuta in base is no joke. I just mean in compared to like the other high tiers. The Culling game, it like really fucked with the scaling a bit, because it's introduced some very powerful characters. In a good way though, I think it did it in a good way. Takaba still loses, probably, yeah, because it says it opposes it, it doesn't say it beats it. So, because Gojo, if he activates domain expansion, Takaba probably just dies, actually. So I'm confused about Infinity. Can he walk and stop time, or is it just the prison realm? So, I think, no, it's the prison realm where time is stopped. This is the craziest part. In the prison realm, time doesn't move or some shit. Like, literally, time is at a standstill, or like space doesn't exist. And Gojo, within the prison realm, he fucked with, he's like, this place, like, in theory, not in theory, it doesn't have time. I think that's what it said. Not only can Gojo move in this place, because he's affecting the space-time around him, he can affect the space-time outside the prison realm. How does he do that? How is someone so powerful? I don't know. Yeah, Gojo is kind of just busted. He's so busted. Takaba still mates everyone. Stalemate. I don't know. It's so confusing. Takaba's hard to scale. I imagine Gojo would still pull out though. And thoughts on Mahoroga versus Yuta and Rika? So actually, I've discussed this on stream. It's actually my last stream. And Blaziken made a video on this pretty recently. So like, on my channel and on his channel we discussed it, so you can check out this video if you want to. But if you just want my like thing I've said, I'm going to make this quick because I've said this a lot. I think Yuta beats Mahoroga like pretty badly, and it's not that Mahoroga is weak, it's just a very bad matchup for Mahoroga, because Yuta's the biggest character in the series that counters him. He is like the main counter in the entire series to Mahoroga. He's like the biggest counter. The more abilities you have and the more movesets you have, the worse you are against Mahoroga. Yuta and Rika wins high diff. I think it might even be mid to low diff, I'm going to be honest. I hope space is edible, says hi. I hope so too. How you doing, man? Corey G says, yeah. Gojo says time doesn't pass here or something. It doesn't pass, and he's affecting the space-time, not just in the prison realm. He's affecting it in the fucking outside of the prison realm. How does he do that? I don't know. It's Gojo. It's Gojo Satoru. Let me get into the comments now. I may have killed too much time. Not killed too much time. It's really, really fun. I really enjoy talking to you guys. Like, it's actually fun, you know, getting an insight on what you guys think, because you guys do comment a lot as well. So it's good to answer these questions here and there. All right. So before I actually reply to the comments here, let me reply to a few more. Mahoroga says Mahoroga wins until Yuta has an ability that can one-shot. That's the thing. Mahoroga can be one-shotted easily. Like, if Sukuna was going all out from the beginning, even if I was domain expansion, he could have just cut his head off. But Sukuna was playing around. And if Sukuna had activated his domain expansion to begin with, he would have just literally nuked. He would have died, because Mahoroga wouldn't have adapted to it before. Plus, Sukuna, 15-fingered Sukuna no-diffed him. Like, low-diffed him. And Yuta compares, at least scales to that. Like, with good evidence, so kind of crazy. Coming with funny solutions would actually be so difficult with attention to fights. Takaba being dumb makes this curse technique perfect for, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yuta versus Hakari. So actually, let me open my channel real quick. It's one of the first, I think it's the first like actual what if video I made. So so it lags when I stream because it's like fucking my internet. So let me come here. Oh, I'm live. Look at that. So it was the first like what if video I made. So like I ranked all the characters. It's actually the first one I made, Yuta vs Hakari. I've changed my mind quite a lot. In the video, I think like Yuta wins 70 out of 30. I think now it's like 55 out of 45 in favor of Yuta. I still think Yuta wins more like of the time, but it's gonna be high diff. Ali says hello. What is up, Ali? How you doing, my man? What's good, man? All right. So let me just open. I've already opened it. Let me read these chats. So, okay, first one, appreciate having me on. Okay, so I'll get into the question one. So I'll answer the questions. CJ Naji says, every time we've seen Kashimo use his abilities, limbs go flying. I don't see why Ryu would be different. So the thing is because Ryu's output is just next level. Like, he has this defense and durability that is greater than Kashimo's even. It's just something else. So a good like comparison to this is that not only could Yuta not touch him base to base, even with Yuta's godly reinforcement, it took Yuta being fully healed and having all his cursed energy replenished from Rika, taking on Ryu at 5% HP, 10% of his total cursed energy, maybe even less than that. And like it was 100% Yuta versus 10%, like 8% Ryu, and they're still going hand to hand. And it still took Yuta hitting him with his own blast to take him out, and it didn't even kill him. That's the worst part. It didn't kill him. It just knocked him unconscious. Not even instantly. Like, he was still like conscious for a couple of seconds. It's nuts. So Ryu's durability is just something we've never seen before. So that's why I say that. So let's get into. So by the way, everyone here, like active commenters, you're all legends, all legends. So Ikudu says to be able to negate or cope against Kashimo's curse technique. So it's not curse energy. There we go. Yeah, you're right. Curse energy, electrocution property. You need immeasurable curse energy reinforcement, not output. So this is where he was actually kind of incorrect. So in the TCB scan, actually in the Viz translation, both the Viz translation is better for me. So this is like actually incorrect objectively. So the series states, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna open Viz translation. If you open Viz translation, so it's page 6 of chapter 186. I know the exact page. Literally, Kashimo says in the official translation that it's due to the output alone on why the electricity is not affecting him. But I will say in the TCB, he says it's output and the amount of cursed energy. But output does, this is blatantly false in every translation. It is the output. Like in every translation, even some translations say output alone. It is the output. So this is what I mean how I'm not flaming any comments, by the way. Like, obviously this is why I make these videos, like kind of explain these things. But sometimes, or a lot of times, things are said in the actual series that people like argue on that's already been said in the series, and they still don't agree with me when it's been said. But this is one of those things, like it is the output. It is the output. So even Hakari with infinite cursed energy still felt it. Ruru's got nowhere. So the rest of this is kind of redundant because it is output. It's both. At least Viz makes it just output, but to be fair, TCB makes it both things, but still output. So let me read some of the chat as well. There's a couple comments. Let's read these. So Lloyd Rowe, what's up, my man? I see you all the time in the comments. Do you think Yuta could kill Jogo as he did Kuroushi by outputting cursed energy? Yes, he could kill any cursed spirit that way, but he'd have to catch them off guard. That's the thing. I think Yuta would body Jogo so badly. I genuinely think it would be a low to mid diff. Like mid diff being generous. Yuta bodies Jogo badly. I sleep on Jogo a lot, so I don't know, man. But yeah, I think there's reasons for that. There's many reasons for that. Because Jogo got not low diffed, he didn't even get no diffed. He got negative diffed by Sukuna. Not no diff, negative diffs. Like neg diff is what they say, negative diff. Right? He got neg diffed by Sukuna. What do you think Yuta's gonna do if 15-fingered Sukuna did that? Then why did Sukuna's domain work? No. So the reason Sukuna's domain didn't work is because, what's his name? Mahoroga had adapted to the literal abilities of, how do I say this? He adapted to the concept of cutting and slashing. He adapted to the literal concept. So if he'd started his domain, he would have just literally killed him right there. He would have killed Mahoroga. Actually, I think I missed a couple comments. Actually, let me go back up a bit. Koriji says Sukuna was trolling at first. He stayed of like free chest slash. Yeah, exactly. If Sukuna had started his domain or like a real like slash attack, like like a real one, he'd have killed Mahoroga. But it's as Koriji says, Sukuna was messing about. Seven Sin says, what do you think Gojo is doing in the prison realm? Probably nothing. He's probably just relaxing, enjoying some time off, like it's a holiday or some shit. It's Gojo. Does mahoroga adapt to any attacks, for example? Oh, so I just answered that. Yeah, so I just answered that. Halacia said, who would survive a thunderbolt to the head from Kashimo aside from Jackpot? I think the thing is, I think it would actually like rattle Ishigori's brain, or it'd fry his brain. So even though I don't think it'd blow it off, I actually think a lightning bolt to his head would just fry his brain straight up. I think Yuta could survive it. So actually, as someone who's a notorious Yuta hater, I'm actually one of the few people who actually say Yuta could survive the lightning bolt. If Hakari could heal it, because I know it's automatic for Hakari, but Yuta's a prodigy in reverse curse technique. I think he could do it just as fast. I think he could heal it, like his head, if it's hit by the lightning. Soma says, Wagwan mate, how you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to have you here. So Sunili says, mahoroga adapted to slashing. Yeah, exactly. So that adapted to attacking slashing attacks. Sorry, sometimes I speak too fast. I like just catch my own tongue. Lloyd says, do you think Yuta could kill Jogo as he did? Oh, I already answered that. Oh, so yeah, okay, now I'm getting back to the comments I originally answered, so I need to go down a bit. Someone Russell says, yeah, I agree. I think Yuta beats Hakari, especially if it's bloodlusted. If it's bloodlusted, Yuta wins 99% against Hakari. He wins like 100% of the time against Hakari, like 99%. But it's due to his personality. So it's not that he's soft, it's that he's not bloodlusted. So two different things. Being soft and being bloodlusted. He's a bit soft, but he's not that soft. He's not. But he's not bloodlusted, which is a whole different thing. If he was a bloodlusted fighter, he would rip apart Hakari. But because he's not, that's why I do think Hakari wins like 45% of the time. I still give Yuta most of the wins. I wonder if Toji fought mahoroga. If Toji has inverted Spear of Heaven, maybe he'd win. I think base to base it's pretty close. Mahoroga should scale above him, actually, in terms of like strength. But maybe he could just catch him off guard with inverted Spear of Heaven. Because Mahoroga's thing is a curse technique, so he wouldn't be able to adapt to the inverted Spear of Heaven. It would just kill him. Toji would get fodderized. I agree. I think like... so I hope Space says that. Toji doesn't scale in terms of speed and strength, but I think... Here's the thing. I don't think it's too big of a difference that he'd get fodderized, though. That's the thing. I think it is a big difference, but it's like Yuta with... base Yuta is what I'm saying. Base Yuta with Uro and especially Ryu. He doesn't get... He's not like instantly gonna die. Like he can last. He can last at least a good while in that state. So I think Toji would get... He'd be getting bodied, but he just wouldn't get no diff right off the bat. I think there'd be enough time for him to use Invert Spear of Heaven. So maybe Toji could win that. It's because, again, Mahoroga is very matchup based. Toji just happens to be one of the only other characters beside Yuta and Sukuna who has many abilities who can just counter him. Corey says he does say that, and then Sunli says Yuta versus Jogo depends on speed. Jogo's speed, by the way, Jogo's speed is one of the most overrated things I've seen in the entire series. It's so overrated. I think Yuta's faster than him. I think Yuta's way faster than him. And it's nuts how overrated Jogo's speed is. Jogo has phenomenal destructive capabilities, not speed. It's two different things. So let me actually make my AC... Okay, just a bit hot because it is getting a tiny bit cold. Jogo suffered throughout the series. Yeah, my man was a punching bag. It's so unfortunate. Hope Space says Yuta can just kiss Jogo. I don't think he could do that though. Jogo is way stronger than Kuroshi. Like way stronger. He is like way stronger. He couldn't do that. If he kissed him, then yeah, I guess. If he kissed him, but he's not going to get that chance. So Seven Sins says, what ability in JJK would you want in real life? Okay, maybe I'm kind of saying the most obvious answer, but Gojo's ability. I mean, come on, you can fly, you're untouchable, you can warp space-time, you can heal infinitely, like with your 6 eyes, you can see everything. You could literally see everything. It's nuts. So yeah, infinity and 6 eyes, I would love that. I imagine most people would say that. That's my choice on why I'd want in real life. Let's see. I need to speed up too. So Hope says he turns into curses anyway. Anna says Jogo got negatived, but Gojo and Sukuna... Yeah, exactly. I don't think Jogo's weak. It's just not compared to the high tiers. I want to see Yuta kiss Jogo. Yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Lloyd says, wait, do you think Yuta beats 15 Finger Sukuna? So actually, I made a video on... I think this was actually on Blaziken's channel. So check this out on Blaziken Anime's channel. We made a video about Yuta versus Sukuna, 15-fingered Sukuna, and we both agreed that 15-fingered Sukuna wins, but it's high diff. So I think he scales to him. I think they scale very well, but unfortunately Yuta just doesn't have the stamina. His max ability only lasts 5 minutes. Spectator Man says, not related, but do you think Toji negates idol transformation since his soul is heavenly restricted? So me and actually Blaziken talked about this in a call, like I think 2 days ago. So we're just talking about in general, like Mahito versus Maki, because he was making a video on that. We're just talking about it's really tough. I think we both came to the consensus that because it's just affecting the soul, it might just bypass the toughness of the body, because the heavenly restriction just makes your body tough. So maybe not. I think Mahito might actually just bypass their heavenly restriction. As crazy as he's just a bad matchup for them. Yuta, if he meets Jogo, Kiss Skull. Exactly. Kaio is a secret Yuta fan. I'm telling you, Anya. I do not hate Yuta. I get called the biggest Yuta hater in the community, but yeah, rightfully so. I have some titles. So let me go back to my channel. So here's this one. Yuta is overrated and overhyped. To be fair, in context, in the video's context, playlist, I should actually, that's fine, I have enough playlists, but in the video's context, I wank Yuta, I wank him. So actually my next video, so the one that's coming out today, technically in my time, but I guess tomorrow if you live in America, so on the 29th, is actually going to be a video, like it's going to have a negative title for Yuta. A very negative title for Yuta, but it's going to be a video defending Yuta. So I'm doing that to like tease the Yuta fans, actually. So I'm trolling a bit. But yeah, 7 sins, well, is limitless and 6 eyes. I suppose 6 eyes, more ability. Toda's boogie woogie. I guess you're responding to someone else. Yuta is just a sweet boy. Yeah, he's the nicest guy. I love Yuta's personality, like so much. He's such a nice guy. Like if there's any character in the series I'd want to be friends with or know, it's Yuta. Like that's just facts. Yuta would also have to eject Kashimo's cursed energy while healing his brain. I think he could. Akari didn't have to focus on doing both, but he subconsciously... That's the thing about Yuta. I think he's just that much of a prodigy. Because I genuinely think he's so good at reverse curse technique. I don't even think Shoko and Yuta, Sukuna, sorry, are as good as him. Maybe Shoko. We don't know exactly how good she is. So Shoko might be better, but I think Yuta's that much of a prodigy. So Anya says Yuta is like Xenos. I don't know who Xenos is, but sounds like a cool name. Space says, I gotta go quick. There's a lot of comments in the chat. I don't read all of them. So Space says, Toji's body alone was strong enough to overpower Soul, so maybe. Actually, you make a fantastic point. You actually make a fantastic point. His body overpowered... His body overpowered the Soul. Wait, Space, that is a great point. I did not think about that. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'll actually keep that in mind whenever I power scale, sorry for the slight or whatever. I'm ill, I am very ill, but yeah, I gotta power through, gotta make the videos. But yeah, that's a great point for Toji. I didn't think about that. Yeah, his body did overpower that Soul. Maybe he could be immune to Mahito. That's a fantastic point. Like, great shit, man. 7 Sin says, do you read Chainsaw Man? Yeah, actually, every Tuesday, not including this Tuesday, I live react to Chainsaw Man, like 5:30. Around 6:30 sometimes. Like, I do the live reaction stream. And I review it live as well. It's like 2 hours. So every Tuesday, I do that. Chainsaw Man's great, by the way. I was reading weekly since, it came out, since Chapter 1 came out. Phenomenal stuff. Rufy, so I've never seen you. How you doing? I've never seen you before. You say, Kashimo no curse technique was extreme diffing with Hakari on a roll who stayed over Yuta. So the over Yuta is contentious. I used that in my Hakari versus Yuta. I agree with that statement, but I still think Yuta wins for many reasons. But it's a good point to make, though. Gege made everyone Yuta's inferior in Sendai. I mean, in Sendai, Ryu's not the only one on Kashimo level with no curse technique. Ryu has a curse technique, actually. His curse technique is the output blast, because Yuta can only do that once when Riku's fully manifested. Ryu can just do that all the time. But if you mean Kashimo, yeah, he's a monster, even without his curse technique, quite a monster. So Cam did most of 7 sins. He did change so much streamily. Oh, you said it, alright. So, my man, shout me out. Anya said, I believe Yuta has same level of, if not higher, reverse curse technique than Hakari. I agree. It's just that Yuta's reverse curse technique wasn't... I think Yuta's... From what we've seen, until we see Hakari heal other people with reverse curse technique, Yuta's is still on a high level. But Hakari has the benefit of just spamming it infinitely. And obviously it's automatic, so his is like a different version. It's very complicated. So Roof says, Kashimo will use curse technique to low diff. Oh, so that's the thing. In the video, so I even have it, so here's the actual video. It's like, where do I say this? I put it here. So even like Blaziken mentions it, and I put it here, we will not be including his curse technique in this battle. If he uses his curse technique, he's like no diffing Ryu. He's no diffing him, whatever it is. He's being everyone, I'm going to be honest. He'd even no diff Yuta. His curse technique, whatever it is, we know it's crazy. I meant as if Jogo fast he can kill Yuta, his attacks are very destructive. Yeah, but that's the issue. In sacrifice for his destructive capabilities, his attacks, especially his maximum, is just too slow. How do you think Team Gojo and Geto scale in the culling games? Funny enough, actually, one of my videos I'm going to make, at least within the 2 weeks, is actually Team Gojo versus Yuta. So if we're saying post-awakening, so after he gets Hollow Purple, I think he's relative to current Yuta and Ryu and Udo. I think he's relative. So he'd be like even with them all, is what I mean. Bro, Jogo blitzed an injured Nanami, one-arm Nobito. And Maki, his speed is so Mickey. So no, I mean, Jogo's speed is great, but because he's special, like, he's a disaster curse. I mean in terms of, like, compared to Yuta, 15-finger Sukuna, Udo, Ishigori. That's what I mean. But he's not, he's like, his speed is overrated. His speed, like, he could speed blitz any grade 1 sorcerer. So when I mean that, I mean in the sense of the highest tiers. So it's a pretty, like, harsh scaling that I'm giving Jogo. So, Byunyu says, do you think Yuta is the strongest in the culling games? Yes, I think he is. I think Kashimo beats him because of the matchup, but I think Yuta's stronger than Kashimo, and I think he's the strongest. Jogo is massively overrated. He's at most... No. I think he is, like... Kenjaku is a very, very good power scaler. He's better than me. So Kenjaku's great. He said 9 being generous, or like 8 is probably where he's at. I think Jogo's 8. 4 is probably where like Haname and Dagon in their domain expansions are. They're like 4-fingered Sukuna level. Toji and Maki, I would say 5. 6 is maybe too high. Maybe 6. I would say they're 5. If they had Inverted Spirit of Heaven, 6. Jogo's like 8 fingers. Yuta's probably around like 14 fingers. Sukuna fingers goes crazy for scaling. Kashimo might be around 12. 13 is a big stretch. Maybe. Ishigori's around like 14, 15. Kashimo's a unique fighter though. He makes up for it with his lightning. He really makes up for it in that way. Ryu's maybe like 13 actually, like Kashimo as well. And Udo is probably like 12, 13 as well. Udo is powerful as fuck. She literally manipulates space. It's crazy. The most underrated, like, I've talked about this in every video I've made, and Blaziken made a whole video on it about how underrated Udo is. One of the strongest characters, like, top 5. Maybe that's too high, like top 7 or something, strongest characters. She literally has complete control over space. Alright, let's continue. Anya says, Yuta's Achilles heel is the 5 minute. Yeah, it's the time limit. So actually, my next video is going to discuss why. It's literally like, the title is going to be, I said negative Yuta title. What a surprise from Kyle Breeze. It's going to be why Yuta will never be as strong as Gojo. And then with that, it's going to say capped potential. Which sounds so negative, right? But the whole video is actually defending Yuta. So I'm actually defending why he's not as strong as Gojo. So obviously it's not because he's just young. Beside that, it's because he fucked up as a kid with Rika. Without his awareness. He didn't do it on purpose. By making Rika, he capped off his potential. Like, he fucked it up by making Rika. I'm not going to get into that now, actually. I'm not going to get into that now. Like, literally, the video's coming out in, like, 15 hours or something. I'm going to literally spend the whole day editing that through the night. So, it'll be out tomorrow. You'll see that. But it's going to be, like Koriji just says, Thailand thumbnail will clickbait. Yeah, so for the overrated video, again, it's going to be a bit, teasing the Yuta fans. I may be doing this on purpose, just to tease the Yuta fans, but... yeah, it's kind of evil what I'm doing, but yeah, it is what it is. The next video is going to be on Yuta. It's going to be supporting him, but it's going to be like negative title for Yuta, which doesn't help my case of being a Yuta, known as a Yuta hater. Jogo is said to be 6 or 9 fingers of Sukuna, said by Kenjaku, who knows how strong Sukuna is as well. I think 9 was generous. 8 is probably where he is. So maybe he's 9. Quick question. So this is by Anya. Quick question. Does Yuta's 5 minutes increase his physical stats? In a sense, yes. Like, kind of. I don't think so, actually, to be honest, now that I think about it. I mean, what it is that he just doesn't... Because when he reinforces his body, he's using up a lot of cursed energy, which is fine, because he has a lot of it. But when he's in that 5 minutes, maybe he's not getting stronger, but he doesn't have to worry about that, though. He doesn't have to worry about, like, expanding his cursed energy too much. So it doesn't get stronger, but it gets buffed that he doesn't have to, like, pace himself, is the thing. So Rufy says, Sukuna and Gojo, 15 fingers, Kenny... oh, you mean Kenjaku. Kashimo, Cuss Technique. Alright, no bad scaling. I would put Yuta higher, though. I'd put Yuta higher. But... Oh, you said Kashimo Cuss Technique, that's why. Yeah, no. That makes sense. That's good, like, power scaling. Chavez says, buy Kenjaku who's highly manipulative and new Jogo who wants to fight Gojo. I think Kenjaku's was just being honest. I think if he wanted to be more manipulative, he would have said he's higher or something. Because even, like, Jogo, when he's fighting Sukuna 50 fingers, he's like, I knew it was, like, 8 to 9 fingers, like, 8, or not even 9 fingers, is a big gap between 15, because it's an exponential increase, but he didn't realize it would be that big. That's the thing. You have to realize, with each finger Sukuna eats, it's not a linear path. He doesn't, like, get 5% each time. He gets exponentially stronger. So the gap between 15 fingers and 16 fingers is, like, way more increase. Like, it's a big increase compared to, like, 8 to 9, so it's kind of crazy. Sukuna fingers scaling is very complex. Rightfully so, it's never properly been explained. We can just infer from things that have been said. Jogo is below 3-fingered Sukuna. Alright, relax, man. Hey, relax. Guys. Anya says, I know, right? Come on, guys. I hate Jogo. Okay, I don't hate Jogo. Okay, I don't like his character, but I don't disrespect him. I know he's strong, but he's not 3-fingered level. Come on, lads. Spectre says, feel well. Oh, thanks man. It's fine. I just have some, like, chronic illness. I just have to deal with it. Sometimes it just flares up, sometimes it's really bad. Yeah, it sucks. That's why, like, my video yesterday was, like, late. I tried to upload every 2 days, but it was like 3 days instead. I really just couldn't. I was just too anxious because of my illness. I was just too anxious. It's on me though. I shouldn't be so worried, but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh god, there's so many comments. I wish I could make, like, 3 of myself to read all these at once, because I don't want to ignore, like, a single one. So I'm sorry if I, like, blitz through your comment, but I will answer everyone. That's the main thing. Rufy says 15 Finger Sukuna thinks, because I want to catch up to current chat. I want to be up to date with chat. 15 Finger Sukuna thinks 3 Finger Sukuna only has a possibility of losing to mahoroga. So that's the most controversial thing I've heard. I think he meant, this is the thing. I think he meant his mindset, or his state of mind, because that's the thing that was impressive with Megumi. I think that's what he meant. I could be stretching it. Soul equals body in JJK? No. It's the opposite. Soul doesn't equal body. It's the complete opposite, Soma. So the whole point of the whole actually Shibuya arc, like, the one big theme of it is that the soul and body are actually separate things. They are not equal, which is something we learned that. Like, even Kenjaku, who's been alive for 1,000 years, only learned that during the Shibuya arc. It's nuts. And Mahito, even Mahito was like, what the fuck? Stupid capping, blah blah blah. So Greedy Arts, you had your comment removed. Don't know why. But hey, it is what it is. Hellish says Gojo stated that Jogo is stronger than 3-fingered Sukuna. Did he? Okay, tell me which chapter and page that was, or just which chapter. I need to see that. I did not know that. But I really want to know, because that would be, like, crazy if that's the case. Do you think Gojo's statement on Yuta and Hakari having potential to be on par with him someday is true? No. Samuel, so a great comment, by the way. So actually, what I'll say is my next video is literally on why Yuta will never be Gojo's level. It's literally that whole thing. And Hakari will never be either. Hakari is too reliant on his domain expansion, but I'll explain that next video, so don't worry. Halisha says, hoping Kashimo's cuss technique is like a transformation. Yeah, I hope so too. So I made, like, a whole theory video on this. I don't know why I still have this up. But look, here we go. So this video, Hajime Kashimo's Godspeed transformation, a whole theory. I hope that's the case. I hope it's the case. So we don't know how fast Yuta is. So actually, there is a comment. There was one commenter who did, like, very great scaling. Ethan Poe. He's, like, very good with this stuff. He actually explains how fast Yuta is here. Like, kind of. With his speed of Naoya and all that. Yuta is so fast. I actually think he's faster than Maki and Toji in base. Like, I always say Yuta's base is weak compared to Ryu in Udo, but his base is monstrous compared to other characters. He could probably beat Maki in base. Okay, maybe that's too far, but he'd be a great matchup. Like, people think I'm a Yuta hater, but I'm just the realist. It is what it is. But Yuta's fast. Yuta's very fast. The fact that 15-fingered Sukuna blitzed Jogo so badly, I have no problem like thinking Sukuna, even Yuta could blitz Jogo with a complete ease. So in base, by the way, that's why no Riku or anything. So how powerful do you think Kenjaku is, since he can talk to everyone in the culling games? Be a curse strong. Kenjaku with his 10 million is stronger than Yuta and Hakari. Without his 10 million, so just with his because he probably kept a lot of definitely kept a lot of special good curses with himself. Probably like a solid couple thousand, maybe even like 1 million curses himself. With those curses, he'd probably still be stronger than Yuta, to be honest, because he just outlasted him. Yuta has that time limit. Oh, Mickey equals fake. Oh, I see. Corey says, Kenjaku needs to make a power scaling YouTube channel. Yes, he does. He's good at this. He's way better than me. He's better than anyone. I think I do a pretty decent job, at least. Lloyd says, what do you think Yuta's domain expansion will be? So actually, I have a whole video, literally, right here, so you can check it out. Yuta's domain expansion is OP. I stay off 5, 6 theories, 7 theories on what it could be. So if you're curious, you can check that out. But yeah, it could be a lot of things. It could be he can just use Rika as long as he wants. Halesha says, do you think Kashimo and Ryu sorcerer levels in other colonies? Possibly. Because it's possible that there are other colonies where there's other stalemates. Because, for example, Ryu and Udo were way stronger than Higuruma, but the reason Higuruma was able to get more points is because, what's it called? It's because he didn't have many strong fighters in his colony, so he's able to a big fish in a small pond. It's possible that the reason we haven't seen other sorcerers of 100 points is that reason. Maybe. Is Yuta faster than Naoya? Definitely. I think at the very least, Naoya is what I mean, the human Naoya, not the cursed centipede thing we've seen. I think even if he isn't he could catch him off guard with his curse technique, but Yuta would no diff him regardless. Yuta has no problem keeping up or matching Yuji. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kenjaku's second strongest in barrier users, so it has to be something. True. Kenjaku Breeze, lol. Oh my god. Greedy odds. Kenjaku Breeze, my man. Maybe I should change my channel to that. Hey, who knows? Sukuna with only 3 fingers physically on par with Toji and Maki, has every ability we've seen him do in low tiers. I think people scale characters. No, so that's the big misconception. 3-fingered Sukuna is weaker than Toji. So there's 2 statements by Megumi which really fucked up the whole fanbase, but the reason is people ignore the first statement and they go to the second one. So I'm gonna risk another copyright strike, but let me bring it up. The whole Megumi scandal. I said I wasn't gonna kill too much time on one comment, but because I want to read all of them, but I have to bring this up. Which comment? Actually, I talked about this with Blazerkin in our Discord. Here we go. So let me actually bring up the panel, because I sent it to him. I just sent him the panel when I found it. Here we go. Okay. Open original. Here we go. So this is why I sent Blazerkin. I found this out, because I was rereading, because still learning. I still gotta find stuff out. And to be honest, I was rereading for fun. I was rereading the Shibuya arc for fun. Even though I've reread it so many times, it is what it is. Here we go. There's a statement by Megumi. So before what this happens here is that he says Toji's speed is all he says is that it's relative to 3-fingered Sukuna. What I think he meant by this is just that they're just both so fast that he can't comprehend it. But the statement that everyone missed out on, that was in the same chapter as this one, that was ridiculously fast. Maybe even faster than that time. So not only is it clear that he can't comprehend their speed because they're so fast, but he even thinks that Toji is faster than 3-fingered Sukuna. So the other statement that he makes about their relative just means that he can't comprehend how fast they are. Is what it is. Toji is stronger than 3-fingered Sukuna, objectively. It is the case. Alright, I gotta speed through these. Alright. Chav says mahoroga said by Sukuna to be higher than 3 fingers, and he can actually kind of try hard against him. Still a little different though. Jogo was able to kill 3, heal by 5, black flashes. Actually, yeah, Sukuna had more trouble with mahoroga than Jogo. As crazy as it is. It's crazy. Do you think that Infinity would negate Sukuna's domain expansion? Because Sukuna's domain is a guaranteed hit? Sukuna's is a guaranteed hit. It's a guaranteed hit. It's just he's so powerful that he can spam it on everything within the range. Sukuna's that powerful. I'm not too sure actually how that I've thought about that so much. We just have no clue how domain clash between Gojo and Sukuna go. Hopefully we see that by the end of the series. Now he pissed himself just by Yuta's presence, exactly. Do you think any of the students by the end of the series will have surpassed Gojo? No. And none of them. Absolutely none of them. Kenjaku is bombing right now. Unless there's like a 15-year time skip, maybe. But even then, I think probably not. So Kenjaku is bombing right now. I mean, curse, spirit manipulation. Yep, so Kenjaku's next level. Just cruel, keep crushing me. Listen, Davis, I don't mean to crush you. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Kyle Breeze, the Yuta fan manipulator. Hey, that's my curse technique. Alright? I manipulate the Yuta fans into thinking he's not strong. Even though I rate Yuta, like, literally the 3rd strongest in the series, I still get called the biggest Yuta hater, but I get it. I do make, like, the clickbait titles and to tease the Yuta fans. I do on purpose, like, annoy the Yuta fans. Even my next video is, like, in defense of him, and I'm just gonna, like, it's gonna be a horrible title for Yuta, just to fuck with Yuta fans. So, it is, I brought this upon myself, too. What if Rika gets exercised? I think she's too strong to be exercised, so I talked about this, I can't even remember which video this was, or like maybe his last live stream, how Rika could be exercised by Mahoroga. I was actually I reread all of JJK 0, by the way, today, like just for fun, because fuck it, why not? I just did it. It's only like 4 chapters. I reread it. After that, I don't think Rika can be exercised. She's just too strong. She's like way too much cursed energy. And guess what? Yuki. Yuki to. I don't know how to say her last name. Yuki's curse technique is. So there's been theories that it's something to do with Shikigami because she has one. Maybe she can make an infinite amount. I saw comments saying that. I have no clue. I think it has something to do with. I don't know actually. I really don't know. But it seems that with what she taught Todo, she's pretty skilled in simple domains. So beside the fact she's going to have like a great simple domain, she's probably going to have a great domain expansion. If I had to guess, I have no clue what that's going to be though. I plan to make a Yuki video within the next 2 weeks, maybe 3. I've pushed it back a bit because there's other videos coming up, but I want to make a video on her. Alright, there's a lot of comments. I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. Someone says when Yuta fought Ryu stated that the output is only close to Ryu's. It's not close to Ryu's at all. It's a reinforcement that catches up. While Rika fully manifested, should be able to increase Yuta's output. I don't think there's been a single comment. I could be wrong. I have never seen that being said. Yuta, Rika increases output. It's just that she gives him curse energy. I've never seen like Yuta's output increase because that's never been said. I don't think. Maybe I don't think I'm wrong. I've reread that 30 trillion times. That's not been said. Rika isn't referred to as a cursed spirit, but as a cursed storage. She's been referred to as a vengeful cursed spirit. Is what she is. Is the main thing. Like she's been referred to as a lot of things. So storage, a Shikigami, as a cursed spirit, as a vengeful cursed spirit. So she goes by so many things. Don't believe she can be exercised. I don't either. Where I heard this background music before, you've heard it from this. So let me like control CV this. Come over here. So I'll actually bring the music video up. The reason it's from a JJK manga music video. So JJK MMV. So it's this one. Go hit it. It's Gojo versus Toji. I love this so much. It's so well made. Actually, I'll react to this now. How is this? Reaction from Kyle Breeze, which nobody cares about, but fuck it, let's watch this. Even though I've watched this a million times, let's watch this together. Alright. Or is the volume going to be too low? So how about this? Let me open my OBS. So guys, remember this for me. It's minus 29.5. That's the audio I need for the background music. Let me put this like 18. How's this? Guys? I made it a bit louder so you guys can hear the music too. I'll make it a bit loud. I'll make it even louder than myself. You can react to it. It's a live reaction of something I've seen a million times. But I'll show you guys. Like this is cool as fuck. It's so cool. I have this play in the background. Actually, I'll turn the volume down a fair bit, like that much, so you guys can see in the background. But this is where the music is from. Yes, he did in episode 7, 8. Not sure what you're referring to, Meta. Rika is visible, but manga never said the current Rika is... Yeah, it's so confusing on what she is. It's so confusing. If she's like Shikigami, she's not a vengeful cursed spirit because Rika's soul is gone. Is she Shikigami? Does that still count as a cursed spirit? On chapter... Oh, so, okay. I don't know what you guys are... Maybe it's something I've said in the past. But, okay, chapter 13, page 19 in the manga. I'll bring that up now. See what you guys are talking about. Shonen Jump. Was this about the Jogo point? I hope it's not true. That makes Jogo so weak. Let's see. Alright, I'm on my phone just to see chapter 13, page 19. Let's see what this is about. So it's the last page as well. Loading. Oh, my internet. My internet's cooked when I stream. It's just loading. Damn it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Special grades are just that. He's probably stronger than current Sukuna. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's powerful, more powerful than Freaking. Yeah, I agree with that. Exactly so. Exactly so. Could that exist? So at least that's definitive. Faster than Naoya, I don't think. I think Naoya is unique. It's not that he's just fast. It's his curse technique fucks with your perception of time and space. In a sense, it fucks with literally your perception. So Naoya, it's been said by every character. Naoya's fast, but it's not just that he's fast. And Naobito too. They're not just fast. It's their curse technique that's messing with the opponent's perception of time. So it's two things. Yuta's way faster than Naoya, way faster, but he might be able to catch Yuta off guard a bit with his curse technique, but yeah. Actually, let me check the comments, make sure the music isn't too loud. Minus 29.5, thanks guys. I see in the current thing, you guys reminded me, thank you. So, was that not cool? Was that not cool? Like, I am subscribed and liked on my personal channel where I actually watch stuff. So I'll look at this. Look at how good this is. I'll link the video once it's done as well. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Who do you like more, Mahito or Yuji? I despise Mahito. Mahito's a fantastically written character. Has a lot of fans too. I hate Mahito. And rightfully so. He's meant to be hated. I love Yuji though. I love Yuji. I think Yuji could copy something like 10 Shadows technique. He probably could. How do you think JJK will end? Everyone's dead beside 1 or 2 people. Megumi's gonna be dead. Yuji's gonna probably die as well. What's her name? Nobody's gonna be fucked. She's gonna be crippled or something. It's gonna be a dark ending. I hope not though. Lloyd says, yeah, I don't think Yuta will be on Gojo's level because of his limit. Exactly so. Lloyd says, when Rika's out, doesn't seem to worry. Actually, the reason I say he's not gonna be on Gojo's level isn't because of that. It's about something else. So, is the music too loud from the YouTube video as well? Or is it just good enough? Because I didn't test it before the stream. Let's see what else. You don't think he'll be able to get rid of the 5 minutes? I think he could increase it to 10, 15, given a decade, maybe, but probably not past that. Panda didn't hit Kashimo, he blocked it with his hand. But Kashimo was able to, Kashimo's just next level. Yuta will be able to increase his time limit somehow? Maybe. I mean without domain expansion is what I mean. Yuta seems way more broken when you realize he's been a sorcerer for a year plus. Yeah, he's stronger than Gojo was when Gojo was in his second year. Or at the very least, they're very relative. Kind of crazy. But what I will say is his potential is kind of capped. Whereas Gojo's wasn't. So Yuta seems way more broken when you realize... Oh yeah, sorry, I just said that. But it's odd to me that Gojo broke the balance of the world when he was born. So it's that fact that Gojo's potential was that high. I'll explain all that next video. Don't worry. The whole Yuta being as strong as Gojo... By the way, wasn't this cool? I didn't react to it, my bad. But look at this. She's going in. She's kind him up. My man. Oh, I miss my girl, Maki, going in. Oh, she kind of lost that. But once she awakens. How long have the events of the whole series been since Yuji's intro? I think it's been a couple months. I think half a year maybe. Maybe that's too long. Yeah, okay, so even Hope says probably a couple months. So half a year at most, maybe longer. A lot of time has passed between arcs. Would you consider Rika more as a living curse tool? I consider Rika literally an extension of Yuta. Rika actively has made Yuta weaker and fucked his potential. Actively. I'll explain in the next video. But Rika is an extension of Yuta. It is from his cursed energy. I hope Space Edible... He's before fully mastered Rika, he basically ran out. So that means the 5 minutes, yeah, I think it could increase as well. I think so too. And then, okay, so you guys are talking with each other. Good arguments too. I see good debates. Maybe still has comparison. He's seen Gojo, Todo, Hakari full fight. I still made 3 fingers. Yeah, but what he's saying is that not only is he saying that Toji is faster than him, but he's just saying they're relative. The other statement. By relative, he means that too fast for him to comprehend. So I'm not going to milk this anymore. By the way, so it's this channel. So Ninja Juristic Ninja. So by the end of the stream, I'll link the video as well. I'll link it as well to shout my guy out. But that is where the music comes from. Let me actually play the music again. So I remember this also. It's 29.5. Thanks for reminding me as well, guys. Minus 25.5. There you go. So that's the exact noise. Oh, I watched that before. Yeah, Koriji. So that's where you recognized it for. JJK fans recognize it. 5 minutes is his crutch. Big crutch. No, it's his weakness, not crutch. It's a fuck up. It's like a weakness, if anything. Maybe if Yuta spends more time and gains more experience with Rika, maybe over time, maybe we'll get like 10 minutes, hopefully. Because like his time limit was like endless before the actual soul of Rika left. When he manifested it with Maki in JJK 0, it was like 7 minutes, over 7 minutes. I think Rika, when she had a soul, was a cursed spirit, but when she lost it, became a cursed storage. I think you mean Shikigami, not cursed storage. I can see that, I can agree with that. Man, Satoru was weak back then, Satoru is not weak. If you want a full explanation on why Satoru, like, is levels, like, so many tiers stronger than Toji, watch this video. Sakuna, what am I saying? Satoru Gojo solos the entire Culling games. So, like, I think for, like, 3 minutes in this video, so I won't play the video, by the way. Let me just get the exact time for you. So, after this stream, you can check it out. Literally, this one, look. So, from 2 minutes 47 to 4 minutes, so it's, like, a solid 2 minutes 30 seconds, I explain Teen Gojo versus Toji, the whole breakdown. Gojo is a monster. That is, like, a very bad like, how to say this? Representation of Teen Gojo. Rightfully so, though. Rightfully so. This arc in the anime will be so amazing. Yeah, have you watched Shibuya Internet Out of Control? I've seen all the music videos, yeah. I've seen a lot of them. Sean Channel's JJK video goes kind of crazy. Who is Sean? I'll just see this guy. I should know this. I'm in the community. To be fair, I just joined the community recently. This guy. Sean. Or is this the wrong guy? Because, no, this is the wrong guy. He hasn't made a theory video on it. So, AMV is anime music video. MMV is manga music video. So, it's manga stuff. It's like a music video, but in manga format. So, yeah. Actually, maybe I should just have it on videos. Should the inventory arc be the next season? Or do you think, guys... I think Hidden Inventory will be... There's enough manga material to cover all of Shibuya and Hidden Inventory. If they have it 25 episodes. Because I really want to get to Shibuya Incident without cutting out things. I think they could do it without cutting out things. I hope. About Yuta's output in chapter, Yuta only releases output blast. High output blast is different. I'm not saying Yuta's output is weak. I'm saying, and by the way, first of all, that was Yuta and Rika combined, and it still didn't scale to Ryu, by the way. It still didn't scale to Ryu. It's just that they could build up faster. And Yuta's output is good. It's just not compared to Ryu. Is the thing. I love that one. I love it too, Greedy Arts. What if Yuta can mimic Naoya's speed? He definitely could. He could like mimic his cursing. The volume level is fine, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna try like... I'm almost caught up. I'm actually almost caught up. So Soma says Yuta can only high output blast. Well, you can see he can output it once, unfortunately. It's still good that he can output it. Like, I don't think any sorcerer beside Ishigori can do it. So it's impressive that I can even output, like, have a high output blast. Like, as a DBZ Kamehameha blast. HAKARI'S top 1 in the verse. Sakuna and Gojo exist, man. Sakuna and Gojo exist. I like the song about the Hidden Inventory arc and Geto. So that's the song, yeah. And you said you put the title in the thing as well, so thank you. I think Yuta will evolve past his limits before he graduates. I think he's going to get way stronger over the next decade, just not to Gojo's level. I've seen people say Yuta can't use Infinity because... but I don't understand exactly why, because the Infinity is something you're born with. So, like... It's like the 10 Shadows technique, how none of the Zenin clan members beside Megumi can use it. When you're born, you have a curse technique, and it doesn't change. In most cases, you don't even have one, unfortunately. So that's why. For 5 minutes, he has the Infinity Power, so Gojo... If you mean he can copy it from Gojo, maybe? That's something else? Infinite Cursed Energy. Nah, Yuta ain't dying. Oh yeah, Yuta isn't gonna die. I think Yuta will be fine. Finally caught up. Yes, Corey, I caught up. Oof, man, I just had to... There's the pace, quite the pace. It was good. You know what, I read every single quote, and you guys had, like, fantastic points, too. See, I always learn stuff as well, like, it's pretty interesting. Alright, so finally, let's continue with the point of the stream, right, responding to this. I'm pretty sure Kashimo's Lightning Strike, so Anti comments quite frequently. I'm pretty sure Kashimo's Lightning Strike is completely unblockable, even if you use Cursed Energy Reinforcement. That's why Kashimo's Cursed Energy pretty much... I mean, it's... How do I say this? We know that it's unblockable because he's only fought 2 people. Panda, who's absolutely trash, and Hakari. So, I mean, it's not like we know it's unblockable. I mean, if you just mean completely unlockable... Oh, you said unlockable. I think you mean block, though. I mean, Gojo with his Infinity could block it without moving. So, and I think full-powered Sukuna could dodge it, too. I think full-powered Sukuna could probably grab the lightning in his hand. So, yeah, it's kind of like that. Hope says, I think Yuta might die for some reason. I hope not. He's a nice guy. He maybe not. Anya says, I think Gojo would have taught Yuta to control the Infinity by now. Yeah. He just can't. He just wasn't born of it. He wasn't born of not only not the infinity, he wasn't born of the six eyes. So, yeah, it's something that's decided by birth. So this comment got quite a lot of likes. So let's see what this was about. I got Kashimo winning against Ryu. Kashima's lightning speed is unblockable. Debatable. Gojo exists. So Ryu can block with curse energy reinforcement. Again, Ryu's curse his reinforcement is trash. Like we said in the beginning of the stream, Ryu's curse energy reinforcement is trash. It's output. It's something else. It won't work against Kashimo because its attacks naturally unblockable. Again, not the case. It's not that it's not unblockable. It's that it's too fast. However, it's not like Hakari and Jackpot is fast enough to know what's going on. He's not fast enough to dodge it, but he's fast enough to see the lightning. So I imagine Gojo and Sukuna would be able to even dodge it. I'm going to be honest. And probably even grab it with their hands, but not unblockable. It's not naturally unblockable. It's just strong. He would still lose a limb. Again, fair if you think that. Most people disagree with me. When it comes to Ryu's domain expansion, yeah, you could say he survived. Kashimo survived a lot of domain expansion in the past. The reason it didn't work with Hakari, so that's not the case. The reason this last part is completely wrong. It's not that Hakari activated it fast enough. It's that, how do I say this? It's because it's a harmless sure hit. So harmless sure hits bypass domain expansions. Simple domains. So that's why. It wasn't that fast. Let's see. Okay, now let me read some of these real quick. So Hope responds. He says, Yuta is lovable, hope he doesn't die. Agree. Someone says, wasn't it stated that in the fanbook that Limitless without six eyes is just a bad technique? It's not a bad technique, but you don't have the potential that Gojo has. Like, if you just had the Limitless without the six eyes, you might even be weaker than Team Gojo, to be honest. You need both to be strong. It's two things you need to be born with. Infinity probably costs a lot of cursed energy if you don't have the six eye. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much so. Exactly so. Infinity probably... Okay, so here's another comment. 7 Sins. Infinity probably costs a lot of cursed energy. You don't have the six eyes. Exactly. So, along the same lines. Chav says, can you explain Gojo blocking Jogo's sure hit domain? So, basically, that wasn't refinement or output. That was Gojo being a god. Both. It's everything. So, in the manga, it's not as clear. In the anime, they make it more clear. Pretty much, when you have a domain expansion, it can bypass Gojo's infinity, but his infinity still slows it down. It's like the sure hit is slowed down. So if you see in the anime, so if you didn't watch the anime, this is why it's confusing for some. The sure hit of Jogo's it's like moving at like snail speed because of the infinity. So it's not stopping it, but it's slowing it down. And obviously Gojo is so strong. I think it was like cursed energy or blue alone. He tapped it with his finger and blew it up. So yeah, he's next level. Doubt Satoru can stop electrons. The infinity can stop everything. No, it's absolutely possible. He can stop the electrons and the thing. Gojo's infinity, not only does it warp, it literally warps space-time. It's not about stopping electrons, he's warped the space-time around him. He can also bend the laws of the universe. He can make situations that are not supposed to be possible in the universe possible. So, that's the thing. He easily could stop it, like with his curse. His Limitless will stop his infinity. So Chav says you could just block it if you have high enough output. Yeah, that's what I think as well. That's why I think Prime Sukuna, Gojo, and Ryu wouldn't have their limbs blown off. Someone says, but in the fan book it says Yuta can't use Limitless. Exactly. So let me continue with these. So, actually, there's too many comments. Maybe I should just get into a few of the comments. As a matter of fact, I kind of like... How long is the stream going on? It's been an hour. Damn. I was supposed to just like do this for 30 minutes. I ended up just like actually talking with you guys in chat, which is fun. It was way more fun than just reading comments. I can't lie. A speed and strength equalized. Who's winning between Gojo and Madara? Wait. Equal stats is hard to compare. Are we saying Madara and Edo Tensei? Or are we saying six paths? If it's six paths, Madara wins. Madara wins if it's six paths. But if it's non-six paths Madara, I think Gojo wins that. Yeah. To be fair, I am really into Naruto scaling, so I actually know like a lot about that, almost as much as JJK. So I'm fairly that's why I'm confident in saying that. Infinity works on an atomic level apparently, so the question is, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's beyond atomic level, because like that's what it was said in the JJK movie. It was said in the JJK Zero manga movie, but it's even stronger than that. So there's actually a very in-depth like a presentation was done by the editor of JJK and two like maths PhD professors actually, and we learn it's very complicated. I don't even know half of what's going on, But we learn in that is that Gojo is manipulating space. He's literally warping reality. And even in his fight with in the hidden inventory, he explains he's literally bending the laws of the universe. It goes way beyond affecting things on an atomic level. Like, it's way more strong than that. Now the fanbook states that what Satoru blocked wasn't a sure hit. It was. No. Jogo's is a sure hit. It was a sure hit. I mean, unless you link me the fanbook, actually, if it says that. That's kind of odd that it'd say that. Gojo wins, probably. How can Madara pass the infinity? In 6 paths he can. In 6 paths, he can not only warp space-time, I'm saying with both the Rinnegan in his eyes, he can warp space-time. He's just too strong. I mean, he can even like affect things on a different universe. He's too strong in 6 paths. But if I'm saying Madara without the 6 paths, so without Rinnegan or the 10 tails Jinchuriki, then he loses, is what I mean. No, Genjutsu doesn't actually affect Gojo. So I've debated this a lot, actually. Gojo can't be affected by Genjutsu. It's a very, very long ass debate, but Genjutsu doesn't touch him. As a matter of fact, Gojo is so powerful that I know I'm talking about Naruto all of a sudden, but I don't want to talk about too much in case people haven't seen Naruto. But Gojo is on such a level that not even the what is that, like a final move in Naruto, like the massive Genjutsu cast upon the world on the moon, that wouldn't actually affect Gojo, as crazy as that is. He completely bypasses Genjutsu in many ways, like for so many reasons. But wouldn't Domain cancel Madara's abilities? Okay, this is the issue when you cross, like when you have 2 series battle each other, right? Because now, like, we're trying to get into some like schematics of how like chakra and cursed energy affect each other. It's so weird. Infinity is subatomic, but bro, no, that's what I mean. It is subatomic. I'm saying it's even beyond that. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not saying it's not subatomic. I'm saying it is, and it's even beyond that. It's both of them. It's both. I'm just saying, because the other comments by Ken was saying it's only subatomic. I'm saying no, it's even more than that. That's what I mean. It's kind of crazy. You need chakra nerve for Genjutsu to work, but yeah, if you're saying cursed energy and chakra are one thing, first of all, because of the 6 eyes, Genjutsu is nullified right away. His 6 eyes doesn't allow that. Second of all, his limitless, because Genjutsu, it is something that travels. It's not an instant thing. It needs to travel to your opponent. So because of that, it's not going to bypass the infinity around him. Third of all, if we just say chakra and cursed energy are like a one-to-one thing, Gojo has so much that he has too much. He has too much cursed energy that chakra, he wouldn't be able to get hit by Genjutsu. It's kind of like how the stronger characters can't be affected by Genjutsu because they have too much chakra. It's complicated, man. It's very complicated. Like having versus battles between series is complex. So most people don't realize Gojo has absolute control over space because the limits not only just space, time as well. In a sense, space-time. It's very powerful. I think the sure hit, space is time as well. Might be able to heat in the domain. On the note, did Yuji survive? So the reason Yuji survived the domain is because Gojo was next to him, so he's holding on to him. So that's why he says, stay close to me, to Yuji. He had him around the infinity. Well, he had his like cursed energy around him. He was doing something. Ryu 75-25 in this fight. My man, I agree. Aspen log, I agree. Genjutsu doesn't work on Gojo because he can process limit. It's so many reasons, Anya. You see, like there's like 10, 20 reasons why Genjutsu doesn't work on him. But cross versus debates are so annoying. I hate them as well. So much. I know what you mean, Koriji. Especially this like Saitama versus Goku cross debate. Because I power scale both series, I hate that cross debate the most. Because it just ruins people's enjoyment of One Punch Man, the current stuff. Because people are just focused on, but can he beat Goku? Yeah, he ain't beating Goku. Like from both fan bases. Like who cares? Just enjoy the series. Like it's one of the best fights probably in all of manga history, and people are ruining their experience because they're focused on does he beat Goku? Like it's actually very annoying. I agree with you, Corey G. But it's fun to talk about when it's not done in a toxic way. Could a Sharingan help processing limited void though? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's too much. It's the way Gojo's like his domain expansion is one-shotting any character in Naruto. And you can't. A Sharingan doesn't process that. Let me drink some water, by the way. Just give me a sec, and I'll be reading your comments too while I do. Alright, there we go. Damn it! 7 sins, but can he beat Goku? Fuck. Damn it, man. Why? Why are you asking the question? But does he beat Saitama? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, the memes are coming in. So let's get into this. But can he be Goku? Yeah. Saitama wins. You'd be surprised, man. I think if they pace themselves, Saitama could win. Probably not. Goku's like... I'm not even going to start scaling this. Fuck this. Goku's too strong. Maybe Saitama could win. I don't know. I'm not going to start. It's too toxic. Why can't we just talk about inverse hypothetical? Yeah, exactly. I mean, Corey G, you already see how toxic inverses are. Like, debating inverse hypotheticals. My god. Cross verses are even... It's like beyond toxic. It's like next level. Saitama is supposed to be funny. He fired in space. That's the thing, Chavez. I thought the same. But after the Goro fight, we learn it's not a comedy thing. It's not a comedy thing. Oh no, now I'm starting the debate. Oh god. But Saitama's not like... He's not a Gaia character. That's what the Garo fight showed us. Is that he's someone who does have a limit, but he can infinitely surpass his limit. He can like infinitely get stronger. So in theory, it was blatantly said, Saitama doesn't have infinite strength. He's not infinitely strong. He has a cap on how strong he is. He can just infinitely increase it. Like within nanoseconds. So yeah. The whole gag thing was disproved in the Garo fight. It's kind of weird. It's so crazy. But does he beat Saitama? I think Saitama has too much energy. He might just punch to the infinity, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, probably. The Six Eyes, I think you're joking, but that was my serious answer. Six Eyes only sees cursed energy. It does a lot. Six Eyes does way more than that. You can see literally everything. I mean, it's not just the Six Eyes, it's his Limitless. It's his overall cursed energy. It's his... Oh my god, so many things. But yeah, Six Eyes doesn't allow him to be effective. It's a long-ass debate, Ken. It's so long, trust me. I'm not going to start that here. Yo, what's up, Kyle Breeze? How you doing, Step? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. No, don't start this debate. I won't expect that, I won't. Sukuna versus Gojo gets toxic. Yeah. I'm never going to do Sukuna versus Gojo. I'm never going to do that. It's just undebatable. We don't know how strong full power Sukuna is. It's like the Byakugan Sharingan, so it does. It's even better than them. It's way better than them. Gojo's Infinite Void is comparable to the, what is it called? It's just Tsukiyomi. It's actually kind of crazy though. It should be stronger than that. It's actually more comparable to the Cosmos Devil in Chainsaw Man, if you remember that. This is Jujutsu Kaisen stream. How do we talk about One Punch Man and Dragon Ball and Naruto as well? So yeah, it happens, man. I don't know. Saitama has infinite potential, but so does Goku. Goku doesn't. No. 7 sins. So this thing, Goku. Here's the thing. Goku is already like multi-universal. As crazy as that sounds to some people, he is. It's kind of crazy. But Goku can't grow that fast. Saitama, in a matter of nanoseconds, can like literally exponentially grow. Goku can't. Like he can grow in a fight, but like not that. No, it's not even comparable. But I don't know, man. It's complicated. It's complicated. Because Saitama isn't universal. Goku's multi-universal. But in theory, if they were to fight and Goku were to pace himself, Saitama would catch up. Because Saitama can infinitely catch up. Oh, it's complicated, man. I don't know. So no matter what, Gojo vs Sukuna, half the fanbase will probably be upset. Yep, exactly. Like one half of the fanbase will be upset. Saitama can time travel now. Fuck. But Anya, you have to realize that Goku does surpass time itself. Goku, like objectively from what we've seen, it's so crazy. He's faster than time. Like he has infinite speed in a sense. So that doesn't. If Saitama were to time travel, Goku would literally, like, be able to do it with him. He would travel with him, from what we've seen. No, it's not. No, he can. Saitama like can time travel. Maybe you're not up to date with the manga. So what's your favorite fight in JJK anime, not manga? In the anime, it's definitely Nobara and Yuji versus Choso and Etzo, or whatever the names are. Like Ezo and Cho something. Not Choso, sorry. Ezo and the other guy. So Choso's brothers. That was so clean. What's your... So... Already read that. So next one. I also think if Super Goku used enough power, he could disrupt infinity. I think so too. It's just too much power. It's really too much. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I love a Chainsaw Man versus JJK Crossverse battle. That would be... I was thinking about making a video, like the Chainsaw Man versus like Sukuna, or Makima versus Gojo. I really want to do that in the future, though, like in a month or 2 or 3. Like once I've settled in with JJK. Goku's been multiversal base for the last 3 arcs. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. To be fair, I think that's his Saiyan Beyond God form in base, so not his true base. but that's kind of contentious. Goku constantly breaks his limits. Saitama literally has no limits. He grows as a so I guess the Koriji, the argument is that Goku would beat Saitama before he can get strong enough. But people don't realize that in Goku's own character, he likes to pace himself with weaker opponents. Like Goku holds back he holds back like probably like hundreds of thousands of times from what we've seen in the Tournament of Power. So Goku would pace himself. He's not just going to punch him straight away. And that would give Saitama a chance to catch up. I mean, there's arguments for both ways. Six Eyes is even better, true. Ezo and Chetziu, how do you say his name? Yeah. Choso is the best big bro. Yes. Like my phone's background in like the wallpaper for my phone is actually Choso. I think he's a great big brother. I love Choso so much. Even though he's killed many innocent civilians, it is what it is. But we all make mistakes, right, guys? Right? It's the Gojo fanboys who think the main villain does to the mentor character. What do you mean? What do you? I think you misunderstand what the Six Eyes does. Anya's right. I think, to be honest. Koriji says something I just realized. Kizu's death is the only death painting brother whose name. I think that's because of the translation. I was thinking about that actually. When I was making my AMV actually. I think in the translation it's probably Zo, maybe. Chetzi Zo. Or So. I don't know. It might actually be translation. Maybe you're right. It's a bit odd that it isn't. I really don't like the current state of Dragon Ball. I agree, Spectre. So now we're talking about Dragon Ball. So the current manga, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I thought the arc started off, the Granola arc, started off very strong, but second half was just really weak. The whole wishing stuff. Goku always lets people power up though, that's what I mean. He lets everyone pace themselves. And he paces himself with it. It is proving me wrong. I agree with Anya. Why do you think Megami can summon more than 10 Shikigami? I don't think he can summon more than, but I just think it's like, so for example, 10 is how many he can have in his arsenal, but if he loses a Shikigami, he can replace it with more Shikigami. And what I meant by, so maybe you're referring to Megami Summons Sukuna video. What I meant was that Megami's current techniques don't let him summon like Sukuna from Yuji. I just mean considering that there's so much potential and so much that we know that exists from Megami's 10 Shadows technique that we just have never seen. It's possible that there is a branch technique that allows him to summon Sukuna. So that's what I meant. Phoenix says, yo, hey, that's one of my favorite fights too, SO. Yeah, it was so good. It was so tragic, because Yuji killed his own brothers, man. It was just so sad, and like they were crying, I don't know. And the guy looked sad when Yuji's gonna kill him, because he knew he let down his brother. The fight was great. Yeah. How would you describe Hollow Purple? It literally, like, fucks the universe over. Like, maybe that's a bad way of describing it. It breaks every law of the universe, and it manipulates space-time. Both of them. It manipulates space and time. To the point that even Udo, someone who manipulates space, she wouldn't be able to block her with a sky ability. It's that nuts. Because his would manipulate that space as well. Mahoroga is the 10th, right? How many do we know so far? 10th? What do you mean 10th? What are you in referring to? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, you mean, I see what you mean. I just got it. You mean Megami summonings. So, no. So Megami has 10 summonings. Mahoroga is not a part of that arsenal. He's not. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on this. But I think it's that Mahoroga is like another thing he can summon. And if he beats Mahoroga, then he could switch out for something else in his arsenal. I think. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. I'm like 90% sure. Goku vs Saitama as a character. Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't know. It's so weird. Let's see. What would happen if Megami lets all 8 shadows die? Will that make him... Kind of. And I think he would be able to get more shadows. I think so. Let's see. Okay, a lot of comments just came in all at once. Alright, I gotta kind of speedrun it. Let's speedrun through this. As well showing off the general perspective of the world, I do like how nobody seems to comfort... Yeah, it is a great fight. Granola arc is really boring. It just keeps... Yeah. I thought the arc sort of like really good until the gas stuff. That theory gave me a good laugh, lol. Hey, that theory was a good theory. I'm proud of that theory. Come on, Koriji. But if you disagree, that's fine. Rufy says, how do you feel about Ryu versus Mahito in his final form? We just never seen Mahito like fully fleshed out. We don't know what's like how strong he could have been. But if we say Mahito, say his transformation, his domain expansion, Ryu no diffs him. Absolutely no diffs him. Do you think Megami can replace lost Shikigami? Or are there actually more than 10 Shikigami? That's what I think. So the second part is what I think, Anya. I think he can replace them. Mahito probably speed blitzes? No. Mahito doesn't even... In terms of, like... the fact that Mahito is relative to Yuji is disgustingly bad. Like, for Mahito. It's so... I know Mahito could have been stronger, but if we're saying Mahito from that point, Ryu, like... their speed is not even comparable. Like, Ryu is way faster. Hope says, I made a comment earlier about your Megami theory explaining... I don't think it's likely, but the technique can't grow past the base. No. So the thing is, Space, what we know, like we've seen this throughout the whole series, is that branch techniques can grow from a technique. An example is the supernova. A big example is Gojo Satoru, who like spawned a million different techniques from his like base techniques. The whole purple spawns from a combination of the red and blue glow. So yes, you can, like there are more abilities that can be made that he just doesn't have access to. It is possible. Step says it distorts, and erases from existence. Exactly. So let me drink some water while I read these. Let's see. Mahoroga is powerful. Yeah, he's powerful. There are ways to exercise him. Isn't Hollow Purple an anomaly? Yeah, it is. So it shouldn't exist in the fucking universe. Hollow Purple shouldn't exist. It's so broken. As Step just says, Hollow Purple is as broken as it gets. Every single chapter in the JJK after Shibuya makes me think now Nobita is actually dead. No, she's alive. I mean, there's like actually plenty of reasons. So these aren't my theories. These aren't mine. I've seen these online. But there's a lot of explanation that she's alive. But in critical state. Hollow Purple pretty much the ultimate durability. Yeah, it can just negate literally any durability state. It's so broken. Considering he beat Jogo no diff with no curse technique, headcanon says Sukuna still saw the verse for me. I mean, hey, what's his name? Cool. Gojo beat Jogo no diff as well. Was Sukuna ever a cursed spirit, or did he meet? No. Sukuna was a human. He was a human sorcerer who turned. This is there's so much evidence for this. Like, this is the most frustrating part. Like, it's been said a million times in the series. He's a cursed spirit that was a human before. He was a human who transcended into a cursed spirit. Even the damn wiki says he's a cursed spirit. And his fingers are considered cursed objects. You have to be a cursed spirit for that. He is a cursed spirit, but he was just a human in the past. He transcended, which is something you can do, as we've seen of the free ventral spirits, we've seen of Naoya, we've seen of plenty of characters. Let's see. That's why Hollow Purple is an imaginary technique. Yeah. It's so powerful. Mahito's final form is stupidly durable, though. If Ryu is able to destroy all of Mahito... Ryu would one-shot Mahito's final form. The issue is, like, some characters don't scale. Because Ryu would one-shot Yuji as well. It's kind of nuts. Because Yuta's more durable than Yuji, if anything. I kind of wish Mahito was stronger. He would have gotten stronger, yeah. It's just he got cooked before he could. Execution techniques are just direct uses of how do I say this? They spawn from the direct concept of the technique. The concept of the 10 shadows is that he spawns cursed. So you agree with me, but you're like not understanding the point. The concept of the 10 shadows is that you summon cursed spirits and you turn them into Shikigami. That is the concept. A branch ability of that is now the 10 shadows is limited. That is a branch ability of that. It's like how Gojo's concept is affecting space-time. Then he can make other abilities from that. So the red glow, the hollow purple, the blue infinity. That's how. So Udo's ability is just to manipulate space. That's it. She says sky, but the reality is space. She's manipulating the space. What she can do that's the concept of it, and the extensions of that are like the thin iced missile, where she breaks apart the space, or the sky ability where she can block things. This is the case of Megami too. It's the case of Megami. The concept is summoning cursed spirits, but that's then a branch of it is summoning 10 shadows, which is where it gets his name, the 10 shadows technique. Quite a few comments. Oh damn, I spent too much time on that. Maybe let me speed on a bit. So yeah, Mahito was tired and weakened from the 2v1. Yes, but Yuji was just as tired. I think Mahito says that Yuji was actually even more tired than him. So he scales in that form to Yuji, and Yuji scales Yuta base scales above that, and Ryu scales above that. So it's a lot of scaling. I feel like Sukuna's cleave and dismantle are going to be the ultimate delete gerb. Yeah, it's powerful as fuck. Chavez says, I know he's a sorcerer. People are arguing, and then arguing that they never called him a cursed spirit. They did. He's been referred to as a cursed spirit. He's been referred to as a vengeful. Wait, okay. So I'm on the wiki. Actually, I'm on the wiki. Is a mighty cursed spirit. Okay, there we go. He's known as the king of curses as well. He's a vengeful demon. So he's a vengeful cursed spirit, and he was a human before. He's a cursed spirit. What type of human have you seen that looks like this? Does this look like a human? 4 arms, 10 eyes, 2 faces, eats other humans? Does this look like a human to you? It's so it's such an obvious. It's that's the worst part. Most people arguing on something that we already knew, and not of the actual theory itself. This isn't human. He's been said to be a cursed spirit as well. So it's just really frustrating. I don't know. Let me continue this. Though I gotta say, Gojo's Hollow Purple so far is way more advanced. Everything, yeah, it's next level. It's just next level. Kaio argues before Sukuna never said he was a cursed spirit. No, Anya, that's not the case. He's a human who transcended. This is what Udo and Ryu were saying to what's his name, Yuta. They said the only way for Yuta to become stronger is if he abandons his humanity and morality to transcend, to be stronger than humans. To become a cursed spirit. So to do what the 3 vengeful cursed spirits did of the Gojo clan, the Kamo clan, and the Zenin clan 1,000 years ago. To do that, or to do what Sukuna did. That's the only way you can get more power. He is a cursed spirit. There's no arguing this. He's been called a cursed spirit. Not just the king of curses. He's been after his death, he became a cursed spirit. He was called, not only that, he's been called, I think, by Nobara, by Yuji, by Mahito, by Jogo, he's been called, not the king of curses, a cursed spirit. And the fact that his fingers are considered cursed objects, why are they considered cursed objects? Because he is a curse. Guys, come on. Why is this the thing we must argue about? The thing that's actually been said in the series 1 trillion times. Most branch techniques follow the basics of the technique. No, but with different applications of them. How blue? Okay, what I'll leave it as, because this is going to be a long argument, and I'm kind of getting tired of arguing these points. We'll see what Megaby does. That's what I'll leave it as. I wish this song was on Spotify. I love the groove. I think because I use Apple Music, you could just put it on. Can't you just put it into your account? No, because with Apple Music you can just put it in. You can download a song and put it into your Apple Music. I think you can do that with Spotify too. I think Udo's ability was called Sky Manipulation, set apart from Limitless, but the concept is the same though. It still manipulates space. Just Gojo manipulates space-time. Here's on another level. Thin Iced Missile, let's see, alright, got quite a lot to catch up on. Thin Iced Missile is her hitting the surface of the sky, it's caused a cracking. Yeah, exactly. I personally think that Udo is stronger than Ryu. She outclasses him in a fight. They're pretty much the same tier. Ryu's a bit stronger, but she would beat him in a fight, easily, because she counters him, pretty much. Speed-wise, I feel like Mahito's... Mahito doesn't compare at all to Yuta, Udo, and what's his name? Ryu. Just doesn't compare. He can, but he could have become that strong, but he just died too quick. Well, he didn't die, but you know what I mean. I think he was a sorcerer, died, became a cursed spirit, maybe made a deal with exactly so. Though I guess the idea is the cursed object part. It was done by a bunch of guys that sealed him, and they just couldn't kill him, so he had to be an object. This could have had something to do with Kenjaku. Mahito was dodging. There is no way. Listen, this boy Juice. Listen. Okay, how are you comparing Mekamaru's blast to Ryu Ishigori, his Garante blast? How are you? Please don't tell me you do this. Stop. I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna continue. I'm just gonna ignore that. Because I did not just read that. Just another thing. How fast are energy blasts in JJK? It way faster than sounds. I mean, Maki this is the craziest part. I kind of just lost the comment. Oh, there it is. So Greedy Art says it. Here's the craziest part. Pre-awakened Maki catches a cursed energy enhanced bullet from Mai. From Mai. This is pre-awakened Maki, and bullets are twice the speed of sound, and this has cursed energy imbued. Pre-awakened Maki is at least 2 times faster than sound, possibly faster. And imagine how fast full-powered Maki is. This whole thing about Naoya's supersonic, I don't know why the author said that. It's not impressive being faster than Naoya's fast, but I don't know why he made that comparison. like every character is far beyond the speed of sound. Man, this wiki is bad. Never said. It was said. Soma. It was said he was a cursed spirit. He was called a curse, but so was Geto. No, Geto was called the worst cursed user. It's two different things, my man. Cursed user and cursed spirit. Geto has never been called a cursed spirit. Never. Geto was called a curse, or at the very least, cursed user. That's what they mean. That's what they mean. Cursed user. Like, it's not just about the wiki. Like, I don't. How do I say this? Do I have to go through the entire manga just for you? Just to find all the times when Gojo said it, when Mahito said it, when Nobita said it. It's just giving me a headache. Guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think the extra arms and legs is part of the tattoo curse technique. I don't think so. I think it's after it transcends. It changes your body. So it's like with Naoya. What's up? Oh, hey, Blaziken. What's up, man? How you doing? Let me go... I'll just leave this, actually. No, to leave Naoya, I think we are seeing what transcending beyond... Exactly! Finally, Phoenix, you get it. And it's been done by many sorcerers. Like, the three strongest members of the Gojo... Well, I guess Gojo is the strongest, but... How do I say this? The three vengeful spirits, so, of the Gojo clan, of the Kamo clan, and of the Zenin clan, were all humans who transcended into cursed spirits like Sukuna did. That's why they're so powerful. That's why they're known as like, the three strongest curses in history. Or something crazy. I'm not as strong as Sukuna, though. I gotta imagine that transcending from a human without dying to cursed spirits probably more... Yeah, that's probably what's going on. Made the ancient sorcerers return into cursed objects? No. So the thing about Sukuna is that's if you assume Kenjaku did it. With Sukuna, it was said, so this is what we have to go with, that he was sealed and turned into a cursed object. That's something different. It's something different from the ones who resurrected. And now you're, Soma, you're latching onto this one point of the cursed object. Like, I've made, the thing is, I make 10 points of why he's a cursed spirit. Okay, the cursed object one maybe isn't strong. I still think it's a strong one. There's still, a lot of other reasons, beside the main fact that it was said by everyone that he's a cursed spirit, not just the King of Curses, a cursed spirit. You know, it's like that time when, characters blatantly say that Yuji... I just showed this in the stream earlier, and finally people understood. Literally, I'm not going to bring the panel up again, but I showed it earlier in the stream. How Yuta is only strong because, his base, because of reinforcement. And even though, this is the case, people don't... I don't know. I feel like... it's actually a headache. Some things are said in the series, and people refuse to believe it. I don't know what to say. I just don't know, you know? Let's see. Travel speed versus reaction speed is different. Yeah, reaction speed is more impressive. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sunli. So you're saying... I get what you're saying. But I guess at the very least then, characters in JJK, their reaction speed is... I guess it's faster than sound, but it's somewhere close to lightning. Possibly surpassing lightning as well. Kind of like Infinity Stones when you get 7, yeah. Let's see. About the cursed spirit thing, when does Mahoroga's sword of extermination not affect him due to Yuji's body? Exactly. Because he's in Yuji's body. He literally says... He says it's because I'm in Yuji's body. He's in a human's body. So, yeah, the Gojo vengeful clan spirit... So, the Gojo clan vengeful cursed spirit is, yeah. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Corey. The difference between travel and reaction speed is the fact that now I can move faster than Maki. Oh, that... Okay, yeah. You know, I'll give you that. I'll admit, yeah. That was what was impressive. It was the travel speed that was beyond sound. But yeah, I was getting confused with reaction speed. So that's true. Kaio, I need some manga statements that Sukuna was a... Okay. Just for you, Anya. Okay, next stream, I will find the statements that he's a cursed spirit. I'll find them for you. I'll find 1 or 2 where they call him a cursed spirit. How about that? I will do it for you. Because then I'd have to read through the whole thing. Due to Yuji's body, yeah, you're right. I completely agree with Blaziken. Sugawara, right? Yeah, he was the vengeful spirit. So all 3 of them had one. They were humans, the heads of the clans of all 3 of them. That's why they're the big 3, who transcended into vengeful spirits, just like Sukuna did. Sukuna is a vengeful spirit. Anyway, alright, some water is needed. Man, almost 2 hours of just debating. It's pretty fun though, it's fun. That's right. He's in Yuji's body, exactly. So Chavez, just like what Blaziken said, agreed. There's no reason to think Ryu shooting beams is so much faster. It is. It's kind of like in Dragon Ball Z, if that makes sense. Which is the oddest comparison to make, but the beam speed is affected by how strong they are. And Mechamaru seems to be more mechanical. Like it's a mechanical blast, not an actual cursed energy blast. Though it uses cursed energy, but it's like transformed into some sort of like mechanical blast. I don't know if that makes sense, if you can get that. Let's see. Alright, so Sunli says Sukuna was never sealed. How was he turned into a cursed object? See, that's the thing. Like, Sukuna was never defeated, he was sealed, two different things. But it's so... there's conflicting evidence, because Kenjaku makes it sound like he planned for Sukuna, the fingers to exist. But then what's said in history is that a bunch of sorcerers, like strong sorcerers, had to like gangbang or team up on Sukuna. Because not only was he too strong for anyone, they couldn't even kill him. So they had to seal him. So it's really weird. Like, what is... the Kenjaku one is a theory, to be fair. What's most true right now is that he was sealed by a bunch of, like, solid lads. You know, the boys came in, you know, few good men. You know, they came in here, they sealed Sukuna. As far as what we know, that's the truth. But there's evidence, just slight, like, hints or foreshadowing that Kenjaku has something to do with it. So we don't know what that is, though. We don't know. There's just foreshadowing for that. Let's see. I don't think we can. So, let's see. Blaziken body Sukuna isn't. Wait, let me go back to me again, because I missed one thing. Aspenlock says if Yuta needs reverse curse to handle a Garante blast, Kashimo is not tanking. Yeah, that's what I think as well. I think I said in the video as well. So I agree with you. Blaziken anime Yuji body and Sukuna isn't a curse spirit in the chapters. Because he's in Yuji's body. Yuji is the vessel for Sukuna. When Sukuna transforms, he's in Yuji's body. Anya, do you get what I'm saying? Like, if Sukuna were to, like, say, be reincarnated outside, like, into another body, or into his true body, he wouldn't be human. And his true form is not human. The reason he maintains that human body is because he's in Yuji's body. Like, no, like, 100%. It's because... I don't know. Okay, you know... Okay, I'm gonna stop on this. Like, this is an argument that's... I just don't think it should be argued on. I don't know. I feel bad for everyone else, because I'm just still talking at this one point. So I'll move on. I don't think we can scale anyone above lightning beside Gojo, Sukuna. Yes, that's what I mean. How, like, Hakari, the thing is, he was able to react to it. Like, he was able to perceive the lightning as coming. He just wasn't fast enough to dodge it. So it seems like once characters become fast and strong than Hakari, like full-powered Sukuna and Gojo, they can dodge it and block it. Let's see. Someone had their message deleted, not sure why. I'm rereading the manga the moment the line ends, but to be fair, it doesn't really matter. Please don't... yeah. To be fair, it's an issue. I, like, stay on one point. I don't know why. I will note in chapter 1, page 55, calls Yuji a cursed spirit as a result of him consuming... So, yeah, so fair enough. So there's... Okay, there's, like, the beginning of the evidence. There we go. Blaze Kaname, yeah, reads the chapter, prove Kyle wrong. Bro, Anya. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna move on. He was a cursed spirit, became a cursed object. Maybe, but the point was he was a cursed spirit. That's what we were trying to argue on, is the thing, Chavez. Maybe Kenjaku was one of the sorcerers. Yeah, I was thinking about the same, Corey. But, like, why would he do that, though? He's friends with Sukuna. I don't know. It's so complicated. Then turn him into a cursed object? Maybe, because Kenjaku's been shown to be able to do that. Wait, so Sabo knows where I got my saying from. Corey knows. Sabo and a few good men. King of Lightning. My man. Love his content. Sabo and a few good men. I feel like the three vengeful spirits might be introduced in the series soon. Maybe not. I feel like there's something... I really hope you're right, Steph. I would love for that to be the case. But probably not. I don't know. Notably, Sukuna has been called a cursed object several times. Yeah, exactly. I think Kenjaku's playing both sides. Maybe. I don't know. Kenjaku's twisted. He's smart. Hajime's lightning bolt is much more lethal than Garante blast. So the boy says. What I will say is, like, Kashimo won't be able to tank 2 or 3 of those. Because the reason Yuta can't tank them either, he can deflect it with skill, but it disintegrated his punch when he punched him. But the thing is, Yuta has reverse curse technique, so he can just heal himself. Kashimo doesn't. Kashimo's lightning bolt is more lethal. Oh yeah, I just read that. Yeah. I can agree with that. It's probably more lethal. That's what I'm saying. Thinking Sukuna seems to be more curious. When he sees Kenjaku, yeah, it's true. I agree. Chapter 3, page, Gojo's explaining what Sukuna was. Okay, that's a very simple chapter. Alright, I'll go to this chapter, because I already have chapter 13 up on my phone. That's all. This is all I'm checking on. I'm not going to talk about this Sukuna point. Let's see. Chapter 3. Okay, so I'm a bit quiet. You know, okay, that's what I mean. I don't want to just be silent and read. Okay, fuck it. In the Golden Age, alright. After his death, yes. Without doubt, the King of Curses. So, I think you meant just for the cursed object point. I think that's why you referred me to chapter 3. You meant Gojo explaining, that's what you meant. I got it. I got a suspicion that Kenjaku helped him seal Kenjaku helped him seal Sukuna in the past. Because Kenjaku's body kept swaying. Maybe. All I know is all I want to know is I want Kenjaku and Sukuna to be working together. I think that's the case. They seem to have formed some sort of contract. I mean, he resurrected Urame, who's Sukuna's chef, and Urame is chilling with him in the beginning and the whole time. So there seems to be like a connection between all three. I always thought the past sorcerers in the Culling games ate cursed objects. Yeah. So basically, he gave cursed objects to people in the past, like with Yuji, and resurrected them that way. So yeah. So cursed objects, like I said, it's complicated. It's something else. But yeah. Correlates to... Wait, let me read the rest of this comment. I always took past sources in the Culling games 8 cursed objects that confer them to like Sukuna. I think I get what you're saying, yeah. There's people who don't think Sukuna is a curse. Yeah, there's a lot of people, Samuel. I don't know why as well. This boy Juice, I do have a question whether you think cursed energy reinforcement is more of an addition. Oh, so I talked about this in the beginning of the stream for like an hour, so I'll briefly go over it, but reinforcement and output are two different things. They do the same thing, but they do them differently. So reinforcement makes your like whole physical stats stronger, like defense, speed, power, etc. Output does the same thing, does the exact same thing, but it's just in a different way. Completely different way. Before he's a human, as Gojo said in the panel before, Yes, Sunli, I've said a million times, he was a human before he turned into... Okay. I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm actually done, guys. I'm not talking about this. I am actually not talking about this. I've said a million times he was a human who transcended into a cursed spirit. Okay, it is what it is. Some people... it is what it is, man. I don't know. I'm just going to continue on. So Corey says he made people ingest cursed objects. Yep, exactly so. Exactly so. It's kind of interesting. Sukuna probably killed all the lads and Kenjaku made the... Maybe Sukuna, Aspen Long. Actually, that's a great theory. Sukuna, like so a bunch of boys, like the homies, you know, a few good men, tried to seal Sukuna. Sukuna killed them all. And then Kenjaku was part of the clique, and he was like, yeah, I'll seal you up. Or he made a deal with him. Who knows? You output energy for reinforcement. What? Anya? For not the other way around. No, Anya. I spent an hour explaining this in the beginning of the stream. Output and reinforcement are two different things. I spent an hour explaining this. I convinced everyone. I'm not gonna start this. Corey, man. It's like, I don't know, man. I cracking up, man. My bad. Kyle gave up. I gave up, man. I've given up. Human to cursed objects instead of cursed spirit. Exactly. I always thought output is the amount of cursed energy can emit. So it's like quality versus quantity. Exactly, it's that. So they do the same thing, but in different ways. Your output energy for reinforcement. No. Anya. Anya, reinforcement. I'm actually baffled. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I am frustrated. I just spent an hour explaining it though. I'm continuing on. But objectively, output and reinforcement are the same thing. I'll leave it at that. A few good men is the funniest phrase I've heard in a while. I got it from King of Lightning. King of Lightning is awesome. I've been watching that guy since I was like a kid, since I was like 10 or something, 13, 12 or something. It's been like a decade or something. No, way less than a decade, but close to. The lads, yeah. Don't get frustrated. Yeah, you're right. I just need to thingy. I have a theory that the vengeful spirit's being reintroduced in this arc but it's lethal. I'll talk about it. Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do, man. I hope they get introduced. It'd be so cool. Just make the video and tag him. I might. I mean, that's what I was gonna say. So the next video is Yuta video. After that, it's like a grade 1 slander video. To be honest, I might just have the output and reinforcement video, but like this be the second video out, just to get this out of the way. Also, the handbook says vegetable spirits cannot be exercised. Really? I need to read the daybook, man. Damn it. There's a lot of information I'm missing out. But they can't be exercised? So they were all sealed. Oh, that makes sense. Then they could be in the culling games, yeah. How do you think Yuta's reverse casting compares to HAKARI'S? HAKARI'S is unique that it's automatic, whereas Yuta's isn't. But Yuta's mastered is better. He's like, he can heal people. He's a prodigy in it. He's a better user of reverse cast technique. Kaio is 10 billion %. I love, yeah, listen, man. To be fair, it's been 2 hours. And I still no excuse, but I am ill. And it's 3 AM, so maybe that's why. A combination of things. Let me drink this water as I read the comments. I love King Lightning. Yeah, he's great. He's absolutely great. Do you think Culling Games is the final arc that ends with Sukuna? Yeah, I've seen a lot of theories about that. How like Sukuna's the final villain or something, and that Gojo's going to take him on. I hope that's the case. We can finally get the answer. Gojo vs Sukuna. He's a human who became a curse later on. Yeah, exactly. Samuel's right. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want this topic. Output and reinforcement video might be fire. Hold up. Yeah. So I spent like an hour of the beginning of the stream like talking about and convincing people. Now for real, because I was so confused about the difference till he explained it. Yeah, it's a lot. It's gonna be like a long video, maybe like a 10-minute one just explaining that. So the original point of this stream was to reply to some comments. I replied to some of them. To be fair. But yeah, there's quite a lot of ones. That's quite a lot. I mean, most people think Hajime wins. Fair enough. It's fair. I still think it's close. I think it's closer than people think. But oh, here's some new comments. Oh, these came while I was streaming. So I'll reply to that when I'm. Okay, should I reply to it now? Should I actually just reply to it live? Where's the comment? Where did it go? Wait a minute. What the hell? Here we go. If you already addressed this. Alright, screw it. I'll do this after the stream. I don't want to take too much people's time. I'll do this after the stream. But yeah, a bunch of comments. And that was this guy. Stop all these wife videos. What the hell, man? Hell no. Some people, man. Some people. Let's see. Let me read what you guys are saying. Output and reinforcement. Oh yeah, sorry. I read that. Oh, great video idea. At the very least, I imagine vengeful spirits seemingly stronger than the average. Oh, definitely. Vengeful spirits are like close to Sukuna level. It's nuts. From what we've seen or portrayed in the story. So the hype around them. I'll probably make a vengeful spirit one in like a month or two. Like when I do some research, because I got like a lot of videos planned right now. But maybe sometime soon. I want to do that. Kashimo beats Ryu. Fair enough. Ryu beats Kashimo. Fair enough. Udo beats both. Alright, my man. Phoenix is the actual Chad in the chat. He knows. He's the 5-head. He's the galaxy brain. Udo beats both. My man. Phoenix says, or maybe because they want human. Yeah, like that. Shout out to the little fish in your avatar. Is holding the little fish. Oh yeah. So if I go to my OBS, I hope this doesn't crash my stream because it's done so in the past. It didn't crash the stream, thank God. Sometimes when I remove the display of the thing, it crashes the thing. So if you see, yeah, like the background is like some animated background, right? It's pretty cool. I like it. I always put like a different ones. Got to go see it. Yeah, to be fair, it has been a while and I'm like tired. So it's been 2 hours. That's kind of my limit. And my power went out. Wow, that's the most unfortunate time. Thankfully, I'm on my backup internet, so the streams should still be live. But yeah, I'll be going like once I read a few more comments. So yeah, it was good having you. Space is edible. The fish is Dagon. Yeah, true. Blazer just loaded Kashimo vs Geto. My man, did he? Alright, so I can watch that once I end the stream. And oh, Power's back on as well. Yeah, your boy, is featured in it. Your boy's featured in that stream, so watch that video. I mean, not stream, video. Kashimo vs Geto. Have a good one, Space. Yeah, have a good one. Panda beats Goku. Facts, man. Miwa, it's Solo's Goku. I feel you, Anya. She goes back to fighting styles. No. Trust me. Objectively, output and reinforcement are different. Two different things. They do the same thing, but you know. Funniest stuff I've seen today. Yeah, Sukuna's and Cusper. He's my daddy. Facts. Whoa, wait. I didn't say facts. Hold up. I did not say facts. Wait a minute. It's I was just speaking fast. I did not know what was going on. Feel well. Good night. I'll stick around for a couple more minutes, but yeah. I shouldn't have streamed, man. Like, fucking hell. I don't know, one day. But yeah, because, like, I'm not going to talk about the illness. Fuck it. I'm not going to talk about that. It's maybe too personal. And no one cares. Gojo explaining curse energy, curse technique with a juice, difference between Ryu and output. I'll do it, don't worry, Sunli. I'll make a whole video explaining it. That'll be, like, not my next one, my next two one. I shouldn't know why Ryu is naked. Why not? You're not complaining, but why? Fuck it, Corey. Why not? I think the point was... so this is the kind of a theory. So okay, no, this part isn't theory. We know that she could never be her own person because of the Sugawara clan. Not Sugawara clan. Sorry, not Sugawara clan. The Fujiwara clan. Which, funny enough, remember? Crazy fact, if you guys didn't know this, Yuta is a part of two broken bloodlines. The Sugawara, also known as the Gojo family, that bloodline, and he's also part of the Fujiwara bloodline. Yeah. So Corey G, I know you're a Yuta fan. You're gonna love to hear that. He is part of a mixture of two broken bloodlines. Fucking hell. But Udo never had like her own personality or her own sense of self because of the Fujiwara clan. So that's the whole reason she incarnated again. And maybe she was like, fuck it, now I'm myself, I can do what I want. Maybe, I'm just guessing, like a rebellious phase. So this is the guessing part, is why she had the clothes off. Maybe that was why. Because she wants to be her own person. So she was like, you know... I don't know, expressing herself. I don't know. I really don't, but maybe. That's why. Hakari is stronger than the sense. The man... Yeah, he just doesn't go down. Hakari doesn't go down. Let me see. Just gonna lowball. Kashimo says... And gets washed. Fair enough. Wait a minute. I just had to double take. What did I just read? Kashimo lowballed. Gets washed and packed by the elephant from... Yeah, I agree. Wait, I thought you were joking at first, but now I see what you mean. Like, because the water would fuck with his... The water would fuck with his electricity. That's a good... I think if they're in a closed, confined space, maybe, but I still think Kashimo's too strong. I think Kashimo would still no-diff him. Actually, though, what will be Miwa's power-up? I didn't even think Miwa was going to get power-up. A good point, she probably is. She's been foreshadowed to get something, I guess, but hopefully she does. Kashimo's dog-walking Ryu. Fair enough, if that's what you think. Might be mid-diff, maybe. Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be high-diff either way. Here I'll say Mom May. That's what I'm saying. May is next level. Yeah, Juice. Why wasn't Ryu naked? Good question. Why wasn't Ryu naked? Oh, did I say Ryu? Oh, Corey, he meant to say Udo. Did I say Ryu? Oh no. Did I say Ryu is naked? Listen, I stand with what I said. I meant it. Why was Ryu not naked? Come on, man. Come on. I mean, that would be a sight to behold, because he doesn't have the sky to cover it. I feel like it has to do with a technique. Oh, no, so we know why. Like, we know how she's manipulating the space. I think Corey was just asking, like, why she was doing that anyway. Because, like, she was literally nude, besides showing her private parts. I know Udo... Wait, man, why isn't... Oh, yeah, so yeah, why wasn't Ryu naked? I don't know, man. I agree with you. Ryu should have been naked. Yeah, it should have been. I'm leaving that comment at there, and I will not expand any further. How will they animate her? Good luck to the animators. Good luck. That's going to be a mess. Wait, Yuta is actually Fujiwara? I thought Yuta... So they have similar... So this is the thing about JJK. There's a fantastic, like, Reddit post that explains why. Basically, the ideals are passed down from generation to generation. Yuta, not only does he share the ideals and the beliefs of the Fujiwara clan, but he just is. I think there's a whole ass thread about it. He is. Trust me. Because at first, I thought she was just getting him confused. He most likely is. This is going to be most controversial for you to answer than anything. Who's best girl? Oh my god. That's going to get me, like, cooked. But I have to say, either Mei or Udo. I'm leaving it at that, man. I mean, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think is the best girl? I think it's between those two. Juice Box shows lethality in order. Oh, fair enough. So okay, now people are like debating. Let's see. Phoenix, basically, I'm saying like automatic is stronger. I think it has like it's better in certain ways since it's automatic, but Yuta's more advanced is what the case is. So they both have their benefits and such. But I'm also saying so this is from Phoenix. No wonder Udo is this assassin captain. Yeah. Oh my god, she's powerful as fuck. Now imagine she covers a whole body. Yeah, she's powerful. She's very powerful. Yeah, imagine reverse curse is stronger in the sense that automatic. So Yuta's is better. You could, like reverse curse technique can't be stronger. You can just be more advanced with it. But Hakari just has this automatic property, which is unique. So Anya says, nah, Juice, Yuta is stronger than Hakari, and Yuta is, oh, fair enough, I can agree with that. Tengen is best skill, facts. Utahime, oh, she was the girl of the scars, right? She was cool. Mei, facts, Mei is best. So 7C says, best girl is Mio, oh, fair enough, if that's what you think. 10 is the best girl. Wrong anime, man, wrong anime. Maki is best girl, I wouldn't let her... Oof, wait, I wouldn't let her walk me like... I think you said... Oh, you said you would. Sorry, I'm just tired. I'm actually just tired. You said you would let her walk me. Fair enough. I can understand that. Maki's cool as hell. Miwa, it says... Tengen is the best... in the past, the realm of male or female. Fair enough. Kaio has great taste. My man, Spectre knows. Great taste. I see what I mean. Mei and Udo, man. That's what I'm saying. Kiara, we don't even know if Kiara is like male or female. Like we don't know. We don't know what they even want to be identified as. So we know that they were a male in the past. Okay. Now that they have more like feminine, they're just referred to as like they. I think. I have no clue. By the way, I have absolutely no clue. And by the way, I don't think it's ever been stated in the entire story, or in the wiki or anywhere, or in any data book, what their gender is. I think they're just non-binary or something. I have no clue. Like seriously, I have no idea. If you guys know though, like if it's been said somewhere, let me know. Gojo says so. It's the right choice. Wait, who does Gojo say? Oh, he's talking about Miwa. I think he said personality though. He was referring to personality. I can see that. Like Miwa's personality is great, you know, but Miwa herself probably not. Plus, I prefer like older women, you know, like Mei, Udo. You know, I don't know. I prefer. It's my taste. I like full on, like awesome women. That's just my taste. Miwa kind of sucks. Kind of no. I can understand it if you like Miwa though, but personally not for me though. Tengen is our Elden Rich trans god. Facts. Yuta can heal others. Hakari's. I mean, the thing is, we don't know Step, so it's theory crafting. Could Hakari heal others with his automatic reverse curse technique? We don't know. Maybe, I don't know. So it's such a tough debate. But I agree, Yuta so far is like the best. Maybe besides Shoko, he seems to be a prodigy. JJK got no best girl, Anya. What do you mean? Mei and Udo exist. I mean, Mei is like probably top one, I can't even lie. It's the personality that kind of brings it down for a bit, you know? Corey G. So Samuel calls out Corey G for some reason. And then Corey G just says that's me. Respectable. In the wiki, it's written male, I think. I thought in the wiki... So let me actually open up... go back to OBS. Hopefully this doesn't crash. It didn't. There we go. Again, my Nobita background. I like it. I think it's cool. So let me open the wiki. I thought it was like we don't know. I thought that's what the wiki was saying. Because I actually checked the wiki. I thought it was like unknown. I think that's what it said. Kirara JJK. I think it's like literally unknown gender. They used to be a male, or they used to identify as that. Now we just don't know. Listen, I'm not going to get into that. Oh, male. Oh, fuck it. I was wrong. Male, straight up. Guys, I swear to God, I said, like, a couple weeks ago, it said unknown. I swear to God, guys, I'm not bullshitting. I'll have to do more research on this, but I have no clue. I guess male, They refer to, wait, really? Fever, know what it means. Asking him, I guess you're right. Yeah. I guess he's just more of like a feminine male then. It just refers to it as like a male. Okay then. Oh, thank God. For the longest time, I had no clue, man. I had no clue. Seriously, I had no clue what to refer to. Okay, finally that's cleared up. So, okay, it's a guy, 100%. Thanks. Who said that? Yeah, Spectre Man. Thank you for letting me know. I'll agree on Udo being great, but Mei is one... I see. Like I get that. It's the personality of Mei Mei. You know, she's just too into money. I see what you mean. I don't know. It's always like, it feels a bit odd though. Like then talking about in depth. All I say is like my preference is Udo and Mei Mei. I don't want to get too into that though. Like you know, but it is what it is. So let's see, which comment was I on? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, Samuel just says, Corey, I've never agreed more. I'll just be the one to say it's Nobara. Fair enough. Nobara's pretty cool, but not for me though. Corey says, great minds think alike, 10 million points for you. Glad to see Samuel and Corey get along. Glad to see. Panda said, I think Kirara is a guy, but it was never said if they would try. Yeah, I know, it's so complex, Soma. I guess the wiki says he as well. I'll stick with he. I'll say they as well, just to be safe. I have no clue. Because like the wiki does say, for Urame, like they are like genderless. Like we don't know. Like not genderless, but we don't know. So they say, I'm going to go with the wiki. I'm going to go with the wiki says. Like in wiki, it literally says, unknown. So that's why I just go with, like with Hurame, I say they. I guess Kirara, I'll go with the wiki. I'll go with the he, I guess. I thought it was, I didn't even think any. I had no idea. Oh, true, Yuta. Let me see, actually. Here we go, yeah. Oh, true. So Phoenix says, Yuta's got different rust cast technique. So it's this, it's like you say, the same thing, but different advantages, you know? They have different things. I got the moving background version of that on my phone. Really? I was always wondering, because I got it from the wallpaper engine from Steam. I don't know how to get it on my phone, though. Best girl is Kenjaku. Facts. Never forget, Kenjaku is the only antagonist that can say they banged the MC's dad. Factually. Kenjaku banged the MC's dad. That's on like fucked up. He's more fucked up than what Aizen was doing. What MC can say that? What? Let me go to my community tab. The meme was there. So Kaio Breeze, community. Oh, we have a subscriber. That's cool. Where was the thing? This is the meme. It's so funny, guys. It's so I just had to post this. In my community tab. I post memes in my community tab, by the way, if you don't know. So yeah, Yuji says, "Give up, Kenjaku. We've already fucked you up." Oh yeah. Well, I fucked up your dad. It's true. He did. He literally. Oh my god. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, best girl technically Kenjaku. Technically. Well, I don't care what they are. Best girl. Facts. Chavez. Kaio is actually unknown. Maybe new info is given. Yeah. See, Anya knows as well. Like, I swear to God, a couple weeks ago, the wiki had it being unknown. I checked it. Maybe I'm getting a confused with Urame's, but I swear to God it said unknown. But yeah, maybe in a data book or something, they actually found out what Kirara's gender is. Based and curse pill? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe refer to something I just said. Hey yo, what's good? How you doing, Kendall? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, Kendall? Sakuna likes straps. Sakuna. No, I think Sakuna, no. With Urame, it's like purely as a chef. Like, there's no love interest there. Like, because in the daybook is revealed that Urame is not only Sakuna's personal chef, but they are the best cook for humans in the world. Kind of crazy. Lol, that's wild. Kenjaku really took it deep. Yeah. Yes, he did. No, even if Yuji wins in the end, he can just be like, yeah, I won, but I fucked your dad. Like, what is Yuji going to say? There's no reverse curse technique like that's high enough level to heal from that damage, man. It's too bad. If you got Discord, bro, I can send you the moving version. Yeah, I got Discord. My Discord is, let's see, I don't use it too often, but I do use it at very least like somewhat, like every couple days. So that's the Discord where anyone can add me. If you just want to like send me, I don't know, like memes or stuff, you just send me there. But I don't use it too often though. I use like every couple days, maybe once a week. But yeah, that's that. By the way, guys, don't leak this. Keep this in the chat. Don't leak this outside. Don't leak that. I've leaked my Discord. It's over. It's fine. You guys are cool. 1,000 years of master planning. Yes, 1,000 years to say at the MC. Kenjaku is the living embodiment of sometimes it takes a man to be a girl. It takes a man to be best girl. Yeah, exactly. Kenjaku. Anime where the villain is the mom of the MC. I mean, if this was an isekai, the title would be like, what is it? I'm the reincarnation of a demon. No, like I'm the reincarnation of a demon, but my main villain like fucked my dad. Like is my I don't know, man. It's complicated. You can make like a whole ass isekai title. I don't know, but it's facts. He did it. Kenjaku's the worst villain in the series. Anime where the villain is more. Yeah, so I already saw that. Gojo is said to be good at everything. Yeah, that no incorrect, Soma. Gojo is the best at everything, so technically he could be best girl. Yuji's possibly. By the way, Gojo is the most objectively. Whatever way you swing, Gojo is like the most handsome, beautiful character I've ever seen. I think that's the point, right? He's supposed to be perfect. But my god. Yuji's possible curse, technique, trait, or innovation. I mean, he's Prince of Kashimo. Maybe. Let's get cooking, honey. Good one, Phoenix. Do you guys think JJ wants to finish the show? Maybe. I mean, because he did say this is like the final arc or something. It's only got like 2 years left, so maybe. Guys, we all know best girl is Rika. The curse, yeah. I mean, the cursed, vengeful cursed Rika. Yes, best girl, of course. The teeth. Oh, yes. Very attractive. I got you, bro. Cool. Isekai titles be long. I love Isekai. Favorite genre, by the way. That's my favorite genre. Gojo Senpai. Nice one. The time the final villain F'd my dad to make... Okay, that's a good one, Soma. That's a good one. The time the final villain F'd my dad to make me a demon god's vessel. Holy shit. That's literally... That's what it'd be titled if it was an Isekai. Kill la Kill is an anime where the MC has to face off against their own mother. Oh, hey, spoilers. I haven't even seen Kill la Kill. Spoilers. Come on. Listen, Seven Sins. I'll let you off now, but spoilers are not cool. But yeah, Gojo is so sexy. Facts. What else to say? It's facts. It doesn't matter. Objectively, he is. He's objectively. I have a rule. I'm not saying. No game of exactly Gojo. Like, listen, man. Listen. I'm not gonna say anything too suspicious. But just look at this man. Let me find this man. Gojo Satoru. Hot. Actually, wait, maybe that'll bring up bad. I hope it doesn't bring up. Okay, here we go. It's not gonna bring up any like hentai. It won't get me bad. I mean, look at this man. This is canon stuff. Look at this. I think he was meant to be. That's the thing, right? Someone just said it earlier. He's meant to be perfect in every way. So he's meant to be like drawn as like. Maybe I should take that off. As like the thing. Rika's best girl. Cursed spirit. Yeah, well, very nice teeth. Very big muscles. Epic Shibi says, "Yo, about to sleep. Nice to see you streaming. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming around. Like, I'm the one who's thankful." Someone says, "How many curses is Yuta going to cheat on Rika?" Who knows? Yuta's quite the womanizer. Simfest. Listen, Anya. Listen. These are men of culture. All right, we are. We are men of culture discussing a very important and relevant topic. So. Yeah, cannabis. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. These debates are just as important as, as the power scaling videos. LOL. Chavez says, "LOL, can we think about how funny old Rika's reaction would be to the kiss?" Yeah, maybe. It'd be pretty funny. LOL, don't get striked. Yeah, Corey, my channel's... I mean, even my new video... Actually, so something I want to discuss this with you guys. I want to see what you guys think about this. But I'll open it. I guess I'll actually take this down. I'll go to just no display. So there's something pretty important like about the channel's future that I want to get your guys' opinion on. So if you guys don't know, maybe most of you know, I have a copyright strike on my channel, right? And I have like 2 or 3 copyright takedowns as well from Shueisha. And actually, you know what? I fucked up. I actually need to show my screen because I'm not about to show. What's it? What is it? What is the YouTuber's name? Let me show this. So, the MJ. So maybe you guys know him. He's a fellow JJK YouTuber. Let me open my YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm really being around the bush. I'm really killing time. I'm trying to find the best way to explain it. The point is, I want to join an MCN. But here's the thing. I don't want to join an MCN, but I might have to. So let me search MJ Miles. I think that was his name. Or DJ Miles. Definitely not MJ Miles. He's like a JJK YouTuber. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Either way, there's some JJK YouTuber. He's got like 8,000 subscribers, 9,000. And he got like 9 copyright strikes. and like 30 or something takedowns. And the thing is, that's kind of the way the future of my channel is headed, because of the nature of my content. I'm gonna get fucked over by Shueisha sooner rather than later. So I don't want to join an MCN because like it kind of fucks with your channel, and obviously they get revenue. First of all, I make zero money from these videos anyway, but like, let's say they take like 60% of revenue. To be honest, they take it without like, they don't give you anything back. They just take it. The money's not that important. I think the actual quality of the videos and having the videos up is more important than like them taking 40% of the money, which I still don't make money, by the way, but let's say in the future I do. So maybe I'll regret this in the future, but I don't want to become that greedy. I want like the main purpose of this channel to be like the quantity. Why do I have this Nobita thing up? What am I doing? I want the main purpose of this channel to be quality, quantity, and not quantity, but more so quality. I don't want to have to like sacrifice the quality of my videos. Like, say my most recent video, I barely show any panels because I'm scared of copyright. Or when I do show panels, I invert the colors. So I'm actually thinking about joining an MCN, because the point is, when you join an MCN, you have the ability, the option to region block certain countries. And this is actually what a lot of YouTubers do. They region block Japan so that they can't be copyright striked by these companies like Shueisha. So if I do this, I could, yes, I'll be safe from copyright, and I could actually show the manga panels without the inverted things, but I don't know, MCMs are really scummy, they're really trash. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? While I let you guys ponder on that, let me catch up to the chat as well. Men of culture, my man. See, Anya, you know. Men of culture. Now, so Corey says, when Geto called... Oh, the comment just went. Let me see. Here we go. Now, when Geto called Yuta womanizer in JJK, I was dying. That was good. Same for Gojo as expected. Yeah, it's facts. I think same for Gojo shouldn't count as simping. Yeah, I mean, he's Gojo, right? He's Gojo. I think Hakari is meant to be a ladies' man too. Oh, he definitely is. Hakari's a player. He's a fuckboy. MCM, Man Crush Monday. Yeah, my man. Man Crush Monday. That's what I'm talking about. Sukuna versus Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, do you mean the Pharaoh? I've never power skilled Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't actually say. I don't know how fast and shit they are. Let's go Pokemon. I mean, unlike some of the, like, what is it? Arceus controls space-time? Maybe he'd beat Sukuna. Exodia, Kliss, Sukuna, maybe. I don't know enough. But, yeah, guys. Alright, this is actually, I think, the longest stream I have done. And, yeah, I'm kind of dying over here, you know? It's really, really fun. I wanted to end this, like, an hour in, but it was just really fun. It was really fun. I just wanted to keep doing it. But, yeah, and it's late. It's like 4 a.m. here, so it's pretty late. It's 2 p.m. in the UK. 2 a.m., sorry. But, you know, I'm on holiday. I'm in the Middle East on a foreign holiday, so it's 2 hours ahead at 4 p.m. So, listen, to everyone who's still here, I mean, there's like, what is it, 17, 18 people, I think, still there, 20 people? So, everyone here, shout out all of you. Like, thank you very much for sticking around and for being in the stream. Like, every time you chat, even if you didn't chat, like, you just wanted to watch, like, thank you guys. I appreciate it a lot. How long has it been? It has been 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It is the longest stream I've done. I'm not built for streaming, man. I'm not built for streaming. It's unfortunate. I'm built for, like, short streams, 1 hour streams. Almost 2.5, yeah, it's been a while. But thank you guys, like, from the bottom of my heart. I especially like the support on the videos. Whether you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. Like, the fact that you guys watch it, you comment, you're interested, like, that's cool as fuck, man. It's nice. And, yeah, like, again, like, agree or disagree, you guys are awesome. Sent you the friend request. It will be the same name predicted. Okay, gotcha. I'll probably add it. I need to get on Discord because I need to answer, like, some messages. I haven't been on Discord in, like, a month. Not a month, but a week, sorry. I need to get on anyway, so I'll probably try to get on tonight. I got another request from, because I have it on my phone open now. I have Discord open. I see, like, Phoenix with some flair and Rollout sent a request. Which one are you to Rollout? Expose yourselves. Who's Rollout? Show yourselves. Ichiji versus Goku. That's tough one. Of course, might get anytime lovely content. Thank you, man. I appreciate all you guys. It's great talking about a series when you, like, other people love the series as much. But yeah, like, everyone, like, whether it's night, day, like, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope you have a lot of luck coming your way. And, you know, actually, Spectre, man, that was, yeah, fair enough. I'll let you guys know. I have it open on my phone. The YouTube video, I'm just too tired. I can't lie. I'm just too tired. Rollout is a thing. I'm going to have the YouTube video actually, so you guys know firsthand, I'm going to have that come out in 2 days actually. Not 2 days, like, I guess technically in my time zone tomorrow. I'm going to have it come out on the 30th. So on the 30th, that's when the YouTube video is coming out. So don't expect it tomorrow. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to put it out today. I kind of streamed instead. So this was the time I was going to spend editing. Fuck, I kind of fucked up. You have some of the best streams? Oh, Phoenix. That's sweet of you, man. That's sweet of you. Thank you. It's 3 a.m. Oh, Soma, do you live... I know it's in Europe. Okay, I'm not going to dox you, but if I had to guess Germany... Because my best friend, she lives in Germany, and she's an hour behind from my current time zone. So, probably somewhere like around Germany, right? Unintentionally doxed you, my bad. Just knowing the country is fine. Our country isn't anything. But yeah, again, guys, I don't want to draw out this goodbye. Not goodbye, but like outro, because it's not goodbye, it's not my final video. Goku claps Ichigo, facts. Goku claps everyone. You'd be surprised. Ichigo's approaching that like multi-universal level. But yeah. Take care, everyone. Like, much love, man. Much love. Like, I hope you have, like, a great rest of your days. And see ya. Goodbye.